So, Bhagavatas who are part of the Samohika Puja, please take small murtis from the front desk. We have our GR Education Trust volunteers and who are able to help you with puja items and the plate and all the other items required for the performing Kalyanam. So those who are participating in the Samohika Kalyanam, they will be those who have murtis, they will be able to perform as Hadiyen or I guide them through the Kalyanam, and we will also perform Kalyanam on the stage for the murtis too. So we'll give you a few minutes to settle down and then we'll just get started.
దానిలో మీ ఫోన్ కూడా ఉందా? అది అసలు కాదు, ఇది ఉంటే నాది కూడా జాగ్రత్తగా ఉంటుంది. స్వామి, నాకు కొంచెం పసుపు ఇస్తే నేను అందరికీ కంకణాలు రెడీ చేసేస్తాను. ఇది ఎలాగో పసుపు కంకణాలే కదా. సరే, కొంచెం రాస్తాంలే. కట్ చేసినా మళ్ళీ పుడుకొని కూర్చున్న వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చామా, ఇవ్వలేదానా? ఇది కొంచెం ఇచ్చేసి
Announcement started. Yeah. 5 minutes. I'm ready. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Jai Sriman Narayana. So we're starting the Srinivasa Kalayanam. Every year we do in the new year. This is jointly organized by GR Education Trust, JET, and Vedic Culture Center. So those who would like to participate in the Srinivasa Kalayanam, you can see at the entrance, you can actually sponsor, and they'll give you the murtis, which you can actually sit here and actually follow along when they're doing the Srinivasa Kalayanam. So sponsorship is at $251, suggested donation. So please contact at the welcome desk there near the entrance. So they're going to start soon. So you can actually occupy both sides. So this side is less number of people. Yeah, those who are actually sponsoring, they can sit here and others can sit here. So Prabhuji, are you ready? So those who, how many of you know Srinivasa Balaji? Anybody new here? New? Okay, one. Okay. So, yeah, Srinivasa Kalayanam and oh, Goda, sorry. But the name is given as Srinivasa Kalyanam on the top. So there's another confusion. Okay, I got some clarification. We are doing the Srinivasa and Bhudevi. So we are basically Bhudevi and Goda Devi in the same mood. We are actually performing Kalyanam to Srinivasa only. It's Goda Devi Ranganatha, but we are doing using Srinivasa Murthy and Bhudevi here.
ఆచమని చేసి ఇద్దరు పెట్టేసుకోండి. இங்கே இருக்கட்டும், பரவாயில்ல, நிறையா போகிறோம்மா. காட்டு கழிச்சு Om Tadvishno Paramam Padagum Sada Shradagam Radhi Varnivoja Grvagum Satsamingade Vishno Yat Paramam Padam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jai Srinivasa. Thank you again all the devotees for coming for this session of Goda Ranganatha Kalyanam. Goda Kalyanam, also we can say that. We do Goda Kalyanam after celebrating 30 days of Tiruppavai Vratam. Goda Devi is the incarnation of the Bhudevi, Mata Bhudevi, the goddess of earth, who has come down to earth to guide us, tell us what is the purpose of life, what we have to do, why we are here, and how we can go back to Godhead, how we can go back to Vaikundam or salvation, moksha we call it as. A simple process, 30 pasarams, 30 verses, 30 poems we call them, and along with her she guides and as well as she encourages other Bhagavatas, means devotees, to join on this journey of going back to Godhead. So that's all Tirupava is all about. Throughout the Kalyana Mahotsavam, I will explain the significance here and there. But once we finish, like the end of the journey, right? So what is the end of the journey? Going and being part of a Sriman Narayana. Bhagavan, Sriman Narayana, Sri Krishna, Ramachandra Prabhu, Lakshmi Narasimha, all the incarnations of Sri Mahavishnu, Vasudeva Swami. So going back and being part of him, again being there and being with him and enjoying all the attributes of Vaikuntha, having Sri Devi Bhudevi and Sri Devi Bhudevi. Devi also means Goda Devi too. Okay, so that's why when you see the picture of Ranganatha, who's actually reclining on the serpent but Adishesha, and you can see 3 Deveris at the feet and a serving him. So that is what our place to be. We should be going back there. How? Through the process of Nama Sankirtanam that we have at the Vedic Cultural Center. Hare Krishna Mantram, Hare Rama Mantram, Navavidha Bhakti, Srimad Bhagavatam, and Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Ramayanam. So these are all the manuals, or call them actually the scriptures, but if you put it in the context of the current language, call it as the manuals, because they guide us what to do, what not to do, simple. So they help us to carve our path to go back to Godhead, to lead a life that Srimad Ramanujacharya, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Srila Prabhupada, and all other acharyas, great saints and acharyas, Vallabhacharya and so forth, all these acharyas, they have given us the direction. They have come here and they guide us. This is the right thing to do and so on. So that is why we celebrate, we recollect, reflect upon and say, oh, this is what we got to do, because God has given us a memory too, right? You know, memory loss or forgetfulness, something like that, which is a good blessing in a disguise, we call it as. Sometimes it is also a good idea. We remember, we forget the things, right? When we forget the things, we have to reflect upon. That's why we have all these vratams, all these Kalyana Mahotsavams, and all the rituals and the festivals and so on. They constantly help us to remember who we are, what we are supposed to be doing, and so forth. So again, our gratitude and as well as thanks to the Vedic Cultural Center. They provided us the space, and we collectively work together to celebrate all the important festivals and as well as all important utsavams for Sri Krishna Paramatma. So we will be starting with the, and then afterwards we will do the Vishwaksena Aradhanam and the Kalyaksha Aradhanam. At that particular time, we have a dance. So once we get started, we will take the Sankalpam, then right after that, then we can just go ahead and start the dance. Raji, right? Right, okay, అయం ముహూర్త సుముహూర్తో అస్తు. శ్రీశైలేశ్వరయ పాత్రం కొద్ది కింద దాకా చెప్పేసి. శ్రీశైలేశదయా పాత్రం దీభక్త్యాదిప్రవణం వందే రమ్యజామాకరం మునిం లక్ష్మీనాథసమారంభాం నాథయామునమధ్యమాం
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां यो नित्यमच्युतपदाम्बुजयुग्मरुक्मा व्यामोहतस्तदितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दैहिकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये मातापिता युवते सनया विभूतिः सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मदन्वयानाम् आद्यस्य नः कुलपतेर्वकुलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्घ्रियुगलं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना भूतं सरस्य महदाह्वय भट्टनाथ श्रीभक्तिसारकुलशेखर योगिवाहान् भक्ताङ्ग्रेणुपरकालयतीन्द्रमिश्रान् श्रीमत्पराङ्कुशमुनिं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्.
ॐ मुहूर्तस्य मुहूर्तो अस्तु. शुक्लां वरदनं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्ते. तदेव लग्नं सुदिनं तदेव ताराबलं चन्द्रबलं तदेव विद्याबलं दैवबलं तदेव लक्ष्मीपते तेऽङ्ग्रेकं स्मरामि. यत्र योगीश्वर कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूतिर्ध्रुवा नीतिर्मतिर्मम. स्मृते सकलकल्याणभाजनं यत्र जायते पुरुषस्थं निजं निजामि शरणं हरिं सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु नास्ति तेषां मङ्गलं. येषां मृतस्थो भगवान् मङ्गलायतनो हरि लाभस्तेषां ज्येष्ठेषां कृततेषां पराभव. येषामिन्दीवरस्यामोहृदयश्चो जनार्दनः आपदामर्तारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. यस्य द्वरवक्त्राद्या पारिषद्या परशतं विघ्नं निघ्नन्ति सततं विश्वक्सेनं तमाश्रये. ॐ नमः सदसे नमस्पतये नमः सखीनां पुरोगाणां चक्षुषे नमो दिव्यै नमः पृथिव्यै सप्रसाम्ये गोपाय. एष सभ्या अस्य दासभा तानिन्द्रियावतः कुरु सर्वमायुरुपासतां. सर्वेभ्यो श्रीमहाभागवतजनेभ्यो नमः. भूमिर्भुवनाद्योर्वर्णान्तरिक्षं महित्वा उपस्थिते देवि दिते किमन्नादमन्नाध्याजातते. आयङ्गौ पृश्रक्सपीतं मातरं पुनः पितरं च प्रंसुवः भूमिर्देवताभ्यो नमः नमस्कार्यं कुर्यात्. अस्य श्री भगवतः अस्य श्री गोविंद 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 श्री महाविष्णुराज्ञया प्रवर्तमानस्याद्य ब्रह्मणा द्वितीये प्रार्थे श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे कलिगे प्रथमे पादे क्रौञ्चदीपे रत्नकुक्षेन्द्रखण्डेऽस्मिन् व्यावहारिके श्री प्रभवादि षष्ठी संवत्सराणां सुत्रे शोभक्नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने हिमवन्तऋतो पुष्यमासे शुक्लपक्षे वासरः स्थिरवासरयुक्तायां नक्षत्रयुक्तायां तृतीयां धनिष्ठा नक्षत्रयुक्तायां शुभ नक्षत्र शुभकर्ण एवं गुण विशेषण विशिष्टायां अस्यां शुभतिथौ यजमानस्य गोत्रोद्भवस्य. At this time, if you know your gotra, your family gotra, Vasishtha, Kanva, whatever the gotra, Bharadwaja, Angirasa gotra, something like that, take the gotra and also your husband to begin with, nakshatram, then also the name, then starting with the then wife, nakshatram and the name, and children with the oldest nakshatram and name. And any family members you wanted to take the names also, like your parents and your in-laws or something like that, you are most welcome to do that. Otherwise, we can always say Pradhanam, you can take your name and so on, then you can say that one, Saha Kutumbanam. Okay, so just I'll give you a few seconds to recollect all the names. Hope you remember all the names, I'm sure you do. So just remember the names, and because when we take the Sankalpam, we are saying also, even though for our welfare, Saha Kutumba Kshema Stairya Dhairya Vijaya Ayuh Arogya Aishwarya Abhiruddhi Adhyancha. So why we ask? It is not that we are asking it desires or something like that, asking for certain specific things. Because we are also reflecting upon saying that when Prabhu, without your blessings, we will not be able to have all this kind of a protection. So it's a reminder more than anything else. We are not trying to be greedy or anything like that. We are not trying to give a list of all the things, all the requirement that we have or something like that. Because we need to be kshemam, we need stairyam, dhairyam, vijayam, arogyam, aishwaryam. So when we have all these capabilities, our body and mind is good, then we can be able to do the service. So the intention of asking for this one is so that you can continue to be in the journey of serving the Lord and as well as serving Srimanarayana, Sri Krishna Prabhu, Ramachandra Prabhu, Lakshmi Narasimha Swami, and so on. Serving and as well as serving devotees also, and as well as doing all the community work, seva, and all these things. For that, we need that help, not any other things either. Again, going back to the Godhead. So because we have the shariram and we need to have that shariram in a good condition. Our car, right? Car has to be in a good condition. So the body also has to be in a good condition too. That is why we are asking. Bhagavad Bhagavata Bhaktanam Sahamanam Kshemasthirya Dhairya Vijaya Ayuho Arogya Aishwarya Visiddhyartanta Visheshataha Goda Sameta Vasudeva Swaminaha Ranganayaki Sameta Ranganatha Swaminaha Rukmini Satyabhama Radha Sameta Vasudeva Swami Sita Lakshmana Sameta Ramachandra Swami Lakshmi Narasimha Swami Vishesha Anugraha Kataksha Siddhyartanja Tirupavai Vrata Purvadam Kuda Devi Anugraha Kataksha Siddhyartanja Tirukalyana Mahotsava Karmani Nirvigna Parisamapti Arthanja Sri Vishwaksena Aradhanan Tadanga Kalasha Aradhananja Karishe Loka Kalyanartham. That also we say that one. Why we do whenever we perform any Kanya Kalyana Utsavam, we are doing for the welfare of the society, not just for us. Also we are making sure that whenever we are kind of showing our gratitude to Bhagavan, whenever we show gratitude through Utsavam, through these kind of pujas and Kalyana Utsavam and so on, what we are doing is, thank you, Bhagavan, O Srimanarayana, Sri Krishna Prabhu, Ramachandra Prabhu, thank you for being there, for protecting us, taking care of us. So, this is our offering, this is our gratitude. We wanted to showcase, we wanted to, not showcase, we wanted to show our gratitude. We come to you with a sincere heart, and that is what we wanted to surrender to you. So that is Sankalpam. That's why we call Loka Kalyanartham. We want the whole society and the whole world to be in a good condition, welfare. Everyone should be peaceful. So being Ayodhya, Ramachandra Prabhu is coming to Ayodhya next week. So it comes. So we are all aspire to have that kind of Ramarajyam again. So we all aspire to be the Shishyas of Rama, of course, and as well as the disciples, and as well as of Bhagavad Ramanja, Srila Prabhupada, and all the acharyas and so on. So that is how. And we can be in the right path and so on too. Sakutumanam Vishesh Kalyana Mahotsava Karmani Nirvigna Parisamapti Arthyanchasi Vishwaksena Aradhananja Karishe Tadanga Kalyana Mahotsava Mantapa Shuddhyartyam Tala Tandila Dravya Shuddhyartyancha Shuddhyavachanancha Karishe. Those sponsoring here. So you can just take the akshata in your hand. You have the four piece, right? So just hold akshata in your hand just until the whole Vishwaksena Aradhanam and as well as Punyavachanam is done that particular time. At the after, on behalf of you, I will take those kind of akshata, or we can offer at the feet of Perumal over there, Murtis over there. That is called Manasa Kya Puja, and we are performing here. You are also performing simultaneously. Okay. Yeah, whenever you are ready. So at that particular time, so we have devotee, Mataji is performing the dance, or Matajis, I believe, and while performing, we'll do the Vishwaksena Aradhanam quietly here, and as well as Punyavachanam too. Chantakaram Bhujan Padmanabham Suresham Vishwakaram Gagana Sadrisham Ekvarnam Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kavananam Yogirityanagam Yamande Vishnumbhavaram Sarvalokekanartham. Mataji, whenever you are ready, just let me know, then I will pause, I'll slow down my voice, okay? Vishwaksena Mavahayami, Santamavahayami, Tyanapanavahayami, Shaksena Devatabhyur Makshatar Shipani Samarpayami, Gandai, Astayoh Arthyam Samarpayami, Padayoh Padhyam Samarpayami, Padyo Padhyam Samarpayami, Mukhe Achamaniyam Samarpayami, Shaksena Devatabhyur Namaha, Blood Kottunan, Blood Enam Yami, Om Vim, Om Sum, Om Nuprodiyam Yami, Aposhtama Yogustana Vurdedana Maherana Kshayo Shutamora Satashabaji Tena Vashatirva Madra Tasma Arangamamo Sikshana Apo Janeta Poden Yami Om Vim Om Sum Om Nam Vastrak Monsam Yami Om Nabhya Adi and Darksham Shir Shnodyo Samavartada Vastrak Morpayami Alakardik and Dwarandara Shankari Ishwarigum Sarabhutanam Tamiho Yeshrim Hidrajunam Gandajurnam Samarpayami Shaksena Devata Purama Ada Pushpai Pujiyami Om Shaksena Enmashanta Enmahare Enmatyanapani Enma Om Keshavaya Namanarayana Madhavandasen Sudana Dripana Sridhana Shikejapat Manabada Modana Sankarshana Dhoksham Narsimanu Vendran Hare Hare Sri Krishna Enam Shaksena Devata Purmanana Vida परिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि विशक्षेन देवताधूपं विशक्षेन देवताभ्यो अर्घधूपमाग्रापयामि मूर्धानं दिवो अर्धिमृदिवो वैश्वात्मर्पात्रञ्जने तदेवाः दूरवधूर्वन्तं धूर्वदिदयोस्मान् धूर्वं देवनांसि अग्निं दूतं मणिमेः यथोक्ताक्रं विश्वे सज्ञसुकृतं परमदीपं परमात्रया धर्माविधारणते महित्वमन्वष्टुवन्ति उभयते विद्मरसि पृथिव्या विष्णोदेवतं परमस्य वित्से बुद्धि इप्तसुजात वेदो पशुकुष्ठमख्यमाहव जीवनं च सुमानकृषिज्ञात वेदङ्गाम शम्प्रजन्यकविदग्न आगस्क्यामा परिपातयाः धूपमय्यन्ने डिक्टेशन धूपदीपानन्द आचमनीयं समर्पयामि शुद्ध आचमनीयं समर्पयामि ताजमनीयं समर्पयामि फलोपहारं निवेदयामि सत्यं तेन परिञ्चामि फ्रूट्सय उद्रण्ण प्रभुनवोदन सत्यं तेन खर्जूरफलानि निवेदयामि तेन परिञ्चामि अमृतोपसमृतोपसृणसि घण्टा ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा वाणाय स्वाहा व्यानाय स्वाहा उदानाय स्वाहा समानाय स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा स्वाहा नमो नारायण नमो नारायण नमो नारायणाय मध्य मध्यपानीयं समर्पयामि सर्वक्षालपादक्षालमुखे आचमनीयं समर्पयामि भोगी फलपुष्पैकर्पूरैः नागवल्लीधरसमाक्तं ताम्बूलं प्रतिगृह्यताम् कर्पूर नीराजनं दर्शयामि हिरण्यपात्रं मधु पूर्णं ददाति मधुव्यो सारीति एकदा ब्रह्मण उपरति एकदैव यजमान आयुस्तेजो ददाति ओम राजाधिराजाय प्रसय्यसाहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः कर्पूर नीराजनं दर्शयामि सकलोपचारान् अक्षतान् पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि ओम विश्वक्सेनाय विद्महे वेत्तहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नः शान्तः प्रचोदयात् श्री विश्वक्सेन देवता प्रसादं शिरसा शतमानमोष्टाज पुरुषेन्द्रिय आयुष्येवेन्द्रियै प्रतिष्ठति हम अक्षतलु please put those akshatas at the feet of murtis and take it from there and put it on your head afterwards, okay, at the feet of both murtis. आयुष्येवेन्द्रियै प्रतिष्ठति शुभगुं शुभं विश्वक्सेन देवता प्रसाद शिरसा गृह्णामि पूर्वोक्त एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायामस्यां शुभतिथौ हदा गोदा समेत रंगनाथ स्वामी रुक्मिणी भामा रुक्मिणी समेत गोदा समेत वासुदेव स्वामी अभिषेक कल्याण महोत्सव कर्मणि स्तंडिल शुद्धि अर्चंच मंटप शुद्धि कल्याण मंटप शुद्धि अर्चंत्र द्रव्य शुद्धि अर्चन शुद्धि पुण्याह वाचनं च करिष्ये ओम धारा सुप्तमान सरद पूर्व चापोग्ना प्रतिभा क्षय शांता शांततमा पूता पूततमा पुण्या पुण्यतमा अमृताम तो ब्रह्मतेन पूता सर्वतीर्थजल पुण्यं पावनं सर्वकारणं विश्वपादोद्दम सुदम श्रवणगान कावेरी रुद्राक्षि विदगति भागीरथी विख्याता पंचगंगे गंगे जमुने गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदे सिंधु कावेरी जलेस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु गंगादि सर्वतीर्थजलाय नमः गंगादि सर्वतीर्थजलाय नमः पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि वृक्षराज समुद्भूत शाखया फलपुष्पान् कुम्भे अर्पयामि सर्वतोस्पर्शे नारिकेळ समुद्भूत त्रिनेत्रहर समता शिखया दुर्दं पामं पीणाचमैलदा सहिरत्नान् दासते एतं भागं चित्रमीमहे पुणान्तर्यां पुण्डरीकाक्ष देवताभ्यो नमः नारिकेळ समुद्भूत त्रिनेत्रहर समता शिखया दुर्दं पामं पीणाचमैलदा सहिरत्नान् दासयेतं भागं चित्रमीमहे ओम पूर्वोक्ते ओम सशेषभूतमया श्री सर्वप्रतिविदातं प्रीतमात्मानं देवः प्रकृतमेशं प्रक्रमदे स्वयं स्वामिरमण समाधीयतां समाधितं स्वा प्रतिन्दु भस्मा प्रसन्ना स्मः पुण्यामृका पुण्यावचिष्टकर्मणे भवन्तो वृद्धकर्मणेषु सकर्मणे भवन्तो वृद्धकर्मणेषु कर्मणद्दिं भवन्तो कर्मरुद्यतां कर्मणद्दिं भवन्तो बृहन्तो कर्मरुद्यतां पुण्याहं समृद्धिरस्तु अस्तु प्रजापति प्रीतां प्रीतां प्रजापति शिवं कर्मास्तु शिवपक्षोस्तु अस्तु ओम वक्त एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् ओम शांति अस्तु ओम पुष्टि अस्तु तुष्टि अस्तु आरोग्यमस्तु ऐश्वर्यमस्तु धनान् समृद्धिर्गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभं भवतु सर्वं कर्मणं भवन्तु ईशान्यं हृदयग्नेमित्पापं तत्प्रीतं सर्वं शोभनं भवतु नमो नारायणाय नमो नारायणं नमो नारायणं नमो नारायणाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय पूर्वोक्त एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायामस्यां शुभतिथौ नित्यपुण्याहवाचनेन वर्णाद्र्यां पुण्डरीकाक्ष देवताभ्यो ध्यायामि समर्पयामि अक्षतानि पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि वर्णाद्र्यां पुण्डरीकाक्ष देवताभ्यो नमः हस्तघण्टास्तयो अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि पादयोः पाद्यं समर्पयामि मुखे समर्पयामि औषधार्थं समर्पयामि आपोष्टामि योगस्थानम् ऊर्जनमहेरणाक्षयो शुद्धमोनो सत्यपादेन भुजतीर्वमातरः तस्मरम् उच्चकेन आपो जनितापोदेन यामि ओं विं ओं सुं वस्त्रत्वं समर्पयामि यद्वस्त्रं भागं चित्रमीमहे गन्धद्वारात्रार्थन्तिपशान्तिशनीश्वरीं सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपक्वये श्रीं हरिद्राचूर्णं गन्धचूर्णं कुङ्कुमचूर्णं समर्पयामि पदपुष्पै पूजयामि केशवाय नमः नमः ఓం గంగాయ నమ గోదావరి తుంగభద్రాయ నమ కావేరి నమ గండకే నమ సముద్రాయ నమ తీర్థరాజాయ నమః. ఓం నానావిధ పరిమళ పుష్పాన్ని సమర్పయామి ధూపమాగ్రాపయామి. ఊర్ధానం దివోర్జం దివైష్పాంజాత్మకే గోవిందరాజ పరిమృగా పాతన్యనేత దేవాః దూరజుదూర్వధూర్వంతం ధూర్వజుదేవోస్మాన్ ధూర్వం ధూర్వజితవయం ధూరం దేవనామసి సింధూతం రణిమహే హోతారం విశ్వవే సంస్కృతం ధూపమాగ్రాపయామి. So we have done the Shaksena Aradhanam as well as Dhyavanam, as well as we call it the Dharanam. So Raksha Sutra, all those pujas have been done. Now we are going into actually the Kalyana Mahotsavam Karyakramam. That actually the Kalyana, the marriage ceremony itself, the process, the procedure, it begins with, as always you have heard me earlier say too, we always invite elderly people to go and seek a wonderful groom for the bride. That's called a lineage. That is Sanatana Dharma. Has always been saying that you have to look at the lineage and 3 generations at least, so that there will be a lot of compatibility in terms of maybe the food, the habits, attitudes, behaviors, the worship. You worship somebody else and they worship somebody, that becomes a clash. You eat something else, they eat something, that becomes a clash. So there was a reason why our elderly people had this call it as actually arranged marriages. Okay? So because they were regarded and considered as wise, and as well as the people who have had the experience, right? Elderly people. That's why we took the advice of the elderly people and so on. As the Kali Yuga is coming, right? As we are going into the deep Yuga, as the Veda Vyasa mentioned, sage Veda Vyasa, we call it the Bhavishyat Purana. In Bhavishyat Purana, he mentioned how in the Kali Yuga, this dharma is going to deteriorate, right? As they deteriorate, you walk away from Sanatana Dharma. That is where we need to have this kind of the guidance of the Acharyas. Our Ramanujacharya, Srila Prabhupada, and Vallabhacharya, all these Acharyas, we need their guidance so that we can be able to be making the right choices and so on. That's why we have Hare Krishna, Hare Rama mantram, right? And we have a Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, serving Lord, serving devotees. So all the activities that you see happening in the Vedic Cultural Center and extended community, either GR Education Trust or maybe other organization that we are doing, right? Why we are doing it? So that we are not under the influence of this Kali Purusha. Kali Purusha, he waits for actually us to make mistakes, then he will catch our feet just like a croc does. So when you go into the water, right? The water, you can imagine that it is a Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madhamatsariyas. All those kind of Harishad Vargas, bad attitudes, behaviors and so on, jealousy, greedy, and all those kind of things, right? That's kind of, it's a water, I would say that. You are surrounded about, and a croc is sitting. Croc is nothing but Kali, right? That Kali, he holds our feet and we are drowned. Once we are drowned, we will never be able to get out. How do you come out of that one? That is by Sattvika Dharmam, Sattvika life. Either our Acharyas have, through our Acharyas and Tirupavai, Vishnu Sahasranamam, and you have all these stotrams, Puranam, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam Puranam, and as well as recitation, learning and so on, help us to go to that particular level. So that's why we have in this arranged marriage, we will have a few elderly people go on behalf of the girls. You are all Kanya Datas who are sponsoring today also. So what you are doing is, you are asking elderly people to go and look for a wonderful groom for a beautiful bride of Goda Devi. And I will tell the qualities and the characteristics and of the education, all the qualifications of Goda Devi. Then we will also go into the education and the qualification of Ranganatha Swami or Vasudeva Swami, Krishna Paramal or Krishna Paramatma, and who will be found. That is a secret, but we will wait and see. Okay, meer naalgu tambulalu తీసుకుంటారా? ఒక 4 తాంబూలాలు రెడీ చేసి పెట్టేస్తాం. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. पूर्वोक्त एवं गुण विशेषण विशिष्टायाम अस्याम शुभदितो गोदा समेत रंगनाथ स्वामी तिरुकल्याण महोत्सव कर्मणि गोदा समेत वासुदेव स्वामी तिरुकल्याण महोत्सव कर्मणि लोक कल्याणार्थं करिष्यन् तत कन्यावरणं च करिष्ये నలుగురికి వరణ నలుగురికి పెద్దవాళ్ళకి ఇవ్వండి. వాళ్ళు అక్కడ కూర్చున్న దగ్గర ఇచ్చేసేయండి, రఘుంటారు. ఓకే, వాళ్ళని నిలబడి పట్టుకోమని చెప్పండి. మనకు జితేంద్ర ప్రభుజీ జితేంద్ర గారు, అయ్యా ప్రభుజీ మందాధ్యసానస్య సక్షణి వరే విర్వరాగం అభిషుప్రసీదతః अस्माकमिन्द्र उभयं जुजोषति यत् सौम्यस्यान्दसोपोदति अन्वृक्षरा ऋचवः सन्तु सन्तायेऽपि सकाययन्ति नो वरेयं समर्यमासं भगो नो नियात् सञ्जात् सस्य सुयममस्तु देवाः भगवदार्थं कन्यावृणीध्वम् संसंवृणीध्वं श्रीमन्नारायण परं ग्रामस्थदिव्यविमानसं संवृणीध्वं महात्यं श्रीमन्नारायणं सर्वालङ्करणभूषित दिव्यमङ्गलसुन्दर विग्रहं वृणीध्वं నిలబడండి. అయ్యా ప్లీజ్ those who have got తాంబూలమ్స్ from Raghuji, please stand up and come over here, please. Come sir, those who got the తాంబూలమ్స్ come over here. You are the representative. They want to see the who are the representatives. Mataji, you can also come, like Krishnavani Mataji also can join. If you have a Dampati, you have a Dharma Patni Sahita, you can come here, no problem. Yeah. All the Kanya Datas means everyone who is performing, who is not performing, it doesn't matter, especially those who are sitting with the Murtis and they are performing the Kalyana Mahotsavam. Say Vruni Mahe. Vruni Mahe. So you are asking them, please go ahead and find a wonderful husband, the boy, for our girl. And you have to give the details of, they are going to ask, who is this girl and what are actually her qualities and characteristics and what are the qualifications and so on. That is where we call it the Bhudevi, Goda, we call it the Pravara, introduction and as well as all the details. I will read and I will explain what it is about. On behalf of you, I am explaining, I am giving all these wonderful elderly people who have on behalf of actually agreed to go and find a wonderful husband for this Bhudevi. पूर्वोक्त एवं गुण विशेषण विशिष्टायामस्याम शुभदितो चतुर्वेदाध्यायिनी. That is where the first begins. Chaturvedadhyayini. Vedadhyayini means she is actually has the knowledge of all the Vedam. Of course, even Narayana's wife, right? Has to be, right? So, and she is the one actually who has given also this knowledge to others to Allah. वसुंधर स्थिर धय त्रयार्श्रेय प्रवरान्वित लाभ्य गोत्रोद्भवस्य विपुल शर्मणो नप्त्रीम. So she's beautiful and as well as all these characteristics, this particular doll, and she has this kind of the features and as well as her, as you can see in the Vigraham itself, right? The nose, the eyes, and the face, the shape, and the size of everything, the whole entire body itself is precisely mentioned as mentioned in the Veda Shastras. It is not something I always say. The murtis, where do we get the questions that I get often is, how do we get these murtis? Okay, who carves them? And how do we know that when they have that particular feature or something like that? It's because Veda Shastras have given to us, Vedam has given to us, this is how the murtis are supposed to be. How do they know? They had the Divya Darshanam. That means they had the divine Darshanam. They were able to witness Sriman Narayana. They were able to see Sriman Narayana. I mean, Ramanuja, Bhagavad Ramanuja had a conversation with, Kanchipura Perumal, and of course Ranganatha Perumal, we call them. Okay? And he was able to have a conversation. That's how we got actually Gadyatrayam and so on too, right? So that is how it happens. Like, in Acharya's greatest devotees, they were able to witness and as well as experience. So from that experience, then it has been passed on to the next generation. That is how we got this Divya Mangala Swarupam. That is the meaning behind the Divya Mangala Swarupam. Then great grandfather Vipula Sharmano Napri Chaturvedadhyayini Vasundhara Stiradhara Trayarsheya Vasundhara Dhara. She is the goddess of earth or Mother Earth, and she is the one who is Dhara. She is actually carrying us in a way. We are standing on her all the time, doing all sorts of things and so on, right? That is why before I started, right after I started, after 1 or 2 steps, what I did was, Bhumir Bhumnadyor Varanantariksham Mahpratishta, Bhumir Bhumnadyor Varanantarim Mahitva Upastete Devi Degman Nadamanna Jaya Dade Apasarpanta Ye Bhuta Vishtaga. That is the mantra. We say that one. Oh Mataji, I'm standing on you, please forgive me. But that's why first thing in the morning, we teach shlokas in the Prajna classes. Say that one, get up you from the bed and you have to, before you put your feet on the ground, you have to say this shloka. Say Kshamapana. Then you start your day and so on. Sundhara Trayar Shivravana Lavanya Gotro Dose Kahvara Sharmana Pautri Sagarvan Veda Jai Vasundhara Stira Dharajana Shivravana Lavanya Gotro Dose Kashyapa Sharmana Sankalpa Putri Kashyapa Sharmana. Okay, she is the daughter of Kashyapa. Right? So, and we are saying these are the qualities of Goda Devi, and please find wonderful, elderly people, representative of our families, please go and find a wonderful husband who is qualified to marry our daughter with all these divine qualities. So, and you have requested them, please go and do namaskaram for them, because they are doing that kind of a kainkaryam on behalf of you. All the Kanya Datas, just do namaskaram. You turn around and face them, please. You turn around the crowd, please, and they are going to do namaskaram. Right? No, you don't do namaskaram, let them do the namaskaram. Do you? Okay. And you go ahead and find a wonderful boy and you come back. Okay? Spend a little bit of time over there and so on. Out of the library or wherever that, Salam Rita Sopan Amrita Hani Trayar Shipravaran Pita Vikal. As we know, Kashyapa Sharmano Naptrim and Salam Rita Sopan Amrita Salam Potro Bhavam Sharmana Putrim Amrita Sopan Amrita Hana Trayar Shipravaran Salam Rita Gorotro Bhavam Salam Rita Gotro Bhavam Sri Goda Namnim Kanya Bruni Dhvam. So go ahead and bring this particular, for this particular wonderful our daughter and a husband who is qualified to marry her. So this is what actually we have to, when we teach our Sampradayam to, or Sanatana Dharma Sampradayam to, when children have, this is what we have to inculcate from the beginning also. Because Kalyanam is the most important aspect of their life. It is not the end itself. Often people mistake saying that one, yes, I'm done, I finished marriage, it's all done, I accomplished so many things. No, that is the beginning of the most difficult journey. If you are successfully being in that journey, you are going to have up and downs. It is, imagine, Nadi, a river, right, comes from the Himalayas and come there, and the journey begins here. Imagine you are at the foothills of Himalayas. Actual journey begins here up to Pat. Then it has to go through all the rocks and rocky areas and so on to, and meanwhile all our people, we build all these kind of dams and they have to find another way, right? Somewhere you will be held up, right? You will be pulled up by all these samsarika vishayas and so on. Then how do you stand for those kind of challenges? That is the most important thing. So it is a tapasya. Marriage is a tapasya. Every marriage is a tapasya. It is a penance. That is why samsaram is vairagyam, we call it. You don't have to take the orange ropes and so on and go into the jungle at all. Being in the marriage life and doing every duty sincerely, taking up the challenges, facing the challenges, overcoming, seeking the guidance of the acharyas, then you can say that when at the end of your janma, at the Shashtipurti time, and you can say that one, wow, what have we accomplished so far? And you have a story to tell. When people say that one, oh my God, this is so difficult, I said, if you don't have difficulties, you have no story to tell. If you have difficulties, then you have a story to tell. You can guide your children. Don't do this one, don't do this one. Otherwise, you can say, hey, go ahead and eat and drink and enjoy and it's all going to be good, right? No, that is not how the life is supposed to be. We call it as Sukha Dukkha Bhogayatanam Shariram. Sutram says in Brahma Sutras, Sukha Dukkha Bhogayatanam Shariram. This Shariram is there to experience Sukham Dukkham. So if you are asking, well, I want to be happy all the time, you are asking for the wrong thing. It's not going to happen. Sukha Dukkha Bhogayatanam. We call it 50-50%. You have to equally shoulder, equally face, and so on to. Did you find a wonderful husband? Yes. May I know the name of the boy, please? Ranganatha. Absolutely. Thank you. And can you describe a little bit of qualities, or you want to whisper to me? They don't only Godavari knows qualities. So did they have any kind of a conversation before, or a phone call, or a chat, Snapchat, or Facebook? How do you know? They are having phone conversation. You are able to get the screenshots. So can you give me something about the screenshot, what they were talking about? Tirupavai. Oh, they were talking about Tirupavai? Okay. One of the pasaram. Gopikas, and what we're doing is something like that. So did they talk about how we were doing the Parayanam last 30 days, like, no, and so on? Vratam, right? Parayanam and Vratam also. Did they talk about how we had a Zoom sessions and everything too? And did they also talk about, like, we went all the way to Bottle to, Grace? Yes? Yes? So do you think they were pleased with that? Okay. So do you think actually they are willing to accept? Hopefully, we'll see, right? Very happily. So, Inkemanda, list. Oh, bride and groom. Okay. She gave a long list of expectations. Okay. Which is happening, and we have the things over here, right? So, nice saris too. So, we got all the acceptance. So, what do you think? Kanyadatas? Is he okay? Is he okay, do you think? So far? We'll go and find more details, okay? And they are saying also some of the hidden details that they told me earlier also. They made a phone call to me earlier, and they told me all about this. Paravyuha vibhava antaryami archavatara panchar shire pravaranmita parabrahma gotrodbhavaya adinarayana sharmane naptri. So, this is the Ranganatha. So, Paravyuha vibhava antaryami archavatara. Where do you find him? Did you know the address? Which was the address? Vaikundam. Para Vyuha Vibhava Antaryami Archavata, right? Okay, Para Vasudeva and so on. You found a nice Palakadali, and was he reclining on the bed? Ajisha, and are there Nitya Suris there around there? And how was the palace? Did you have actually all the four pillars and everything else? And the golden and the silver, all the Navaratna Kachita, Mani Kachita Simhasanam, right? And was he looking like a lion coming out of the cave in the morning, right? I'm just giving all these things. This is exactly explained in the Tirupavai. Our Acharyas have witnessed also when they had the divine darshanam of Vaikuntapram and Golokam and all the other lokas. That's what they witnessed. Able to write all those things. That's what Paravyuha Vibhava Antaryami Archavatara Sriman Narayana. In all those vyuhas we call them, right? Paravyuha upper layer, Vyuha Vasudeva. Then we have Paravyuha Vibhava Antaryami. Vibhava, we have incarnations, we call it right? Ramavatara, Krishna Avatara, all these avatars, Dashavataras, and other avatars. So Vibhava Antaryami, Antar Mahishchatat Sarvam Vyapya Narayana Stitaha. How do you know that one? There is actually Paramatma is residing in your Hridayam. It says that one. Upanishads confirm that, and as well as the Suktams also, Vedam also has confirmed. Archavatara Pancharchaya. We have Archavatara here, Murti. Pancharchaya Parabrahma Gotrodhava Adinarayana Sharmana Natrim. Adinarayana, his great grandfather. Paravyuha Vihantarya Archavatara Pancharchaya Parabrahma Gotrodhavaya Vaikuntanatha Sharmana Pautraya. Father, grandfather is Vaikuntanatha. Paravyuha Vibhavantarya Archavatara Pancharchaya Parabrahma Gotrodhavaya Vyuha Vasudeva Sharmana Putraya. Paravyuha again. Sharmana Putraya. His father is Vasudeva. And Paravyuha Vibhavantarya Archavatara Pancharchaya Parabrahma Gotrodhava Sri Ranganatha Sharmane Varaya. Right? A good round of applause because we found a boy, right? Right person. That is very hard, right? So that is actually the joy. The first step is finding that particular boy and so on. And do again one namaskaram to the elderly people who have toiled all the way and they have taken the, all the funds and everything that I don't know whether they are sufficient or not for your journey, but thank you so much for coming and doing this absolutely wonderful kind. Yeah, you can keep that money, no problem. Yeah. All the, Bhagavata, you have Perumal, right? Just do namaskaram to all of them actually just right now. Okay. How many we have here? Okay. And all the Kanyadatas are there, right? How many are here? 5 and okay, okay. Now, once they are all the acceptance and the talk and everything has happened, now we are inviting Sriman Nara Ranganatha, of course, Vasudeva, to come into the Kalyana Mandapam. So the date has been fixed. That happened to be today, this morning, as the Sankalpam and so on. Particularly, this particular Tritiya and as well as, Dhanishta Nakshatra Yuktaya. Just passed Shravana Nakshatra yesterday. Sriman Narayana's birthday, of course. Now they are coming, and you, one of you can be there, or you can go and hold Perumal just like this. Just like that. Okay? You may hold it and you can stand up, and you are bringing Perumal into the, you can go all the way to the entrance. And I want all the some of you Bhagavatas, you can take a few of them, come and take Akshata and some flowers, some fruits from here, and accompany Sriman Narayana from the entrance. ఏమన్నా పాట ఉందా? స్వామివారికి పట్టండి, ఏం కాదు, ఉంటే పట్టండి కొంతమంది. సార్, హోల్డ్ ఇట్ లైక్ దిస్. మీకు తెలుసు కదా స్వామివారి తరపున 2 రౌండ్లు మళ్ళీ తీసుకెళ్ళండి, ఏం కదా, మళ్ళీ 2 రౌండ్లు మళ్ళీ అమ్మవారిని కూడా తెప్పిస్తాం. యా, అందుకని 4 ఫ్రూట్స్ ఎవరన్నా సరిపోతాయి, అవి కూడా తీసుకెళ్ళండి, ఏం కాదు. ఎవరైనా పాట పాడుతున్నారా? లావణ్య గారు, విభ పాట పాడమ్మా, స్వామివారి పాట అక్కడి నుంచి మొదలైన తర్వాత. ఓకే, స్వామివారి పాట. స్టార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దేర్, all the way there. And all the Kanyadatas with the murtis, they be in the front. రాజేష్ గారు, వాళ్ళ కన్యాదాలు గైడ్ చేస్తారా? వాళ్ళని ముందు ఉండమని చెప్పండి, మిగతా వాళ్ళు పక్కన ఉంటారు. మీరేం చేస్తారు? మీరు వెళ్తే వాళ్ళతో రండి.
स्वागतं कृष्णा, स्वागतं कृष्णा, कृष्णा स्वागतं कृष्णा, शरणागतं कृष्णा, इक स्वागतं कृष्णा, शरणागतं कृष्णा, स्वागतं कृष्णा, शरणागतं कृष्णा, मधुरापुरी सदन मृदुवदन मधुसूदन इक स्वागतं कृष्णा, शरणागतं कृष्णा, मधुरापुरी सदन मृदुवदन मधुसूदन इक स्वागतं कृष्णा.
ओ रम रमण రమణ రారా, ఓ రమ రమణ రారా, ఓ రమ రమణ రారా, సమానమెవరు వినుమాన మన వినితమసుతరమాయివ రమ రమణ రారా.
उदाद्यवनदशरथार्वकमनो रतं बोसोगुसुमरतर सद्गुणरमा रमणरारा कलाटभूष सकलार्थ शशधर कलाधर विनुत विकलाटि संहान रमा रमणरारा वीरान ब्रोवकराधा श्रीमदग राजाधर त्यागराज सन्नूत रमा रमणरारा ओ रमा रमणरारा ओ रमा रमणरारा ओ रमा
Just be there and hold again about 5 minutes or something like that. Sanyasmi, you stay please. And now we are also going to bring Ammavaru also in a minute. Let them do the upacharas for Swami, and afterwards we'll bring Ammavaru inside too. Ma, all those Bhagavatas who have the Samuhika Murtis are there with you. So just follow me as I am guiding. Okay? We are going to do upacharam as Sriman Narayana comes into the mandapam, Kalyana mandapam, into the bride's place, right? And we call it as Eduru Kolu. One of the traditions that we have is we'll just go in front and we invite all of them, and also there are so many traditions. We call it as Sambandhi Male also. So we invite and we also offer garlands to all the families members too. I mean, like elderly people basically. The mother-in-law, father-in-law, and so on to all the elderly people, and we invite them as a gesture of Atiti Devo Bhava. That is very important. So Sanatana Dharma is known for treating the guests in the way that they are supposed to be, just like Devatas and so on too. So we are going to do that upachara. That upachara involves offering water, akshata to begin with. Then afterwards, I will tell you, I will guide you as I say the mantra. There's also water too, and offer water at the feet. Then afterwards also, do they have petals in it? Flowers in it? Flowers also. You are offering flowers. I will guide you through. Okay. पूर्वोक्त एवं विशेषण विशिष्टायाम अस्याम शुभतिथौ अथवरः वर आगन मुहूर्त काले स्वामिनः श्रीमन्नारायण स्वामिने नमः श्री वासुदेव स्वामिने नमः रंगनाथ स्वामिने नमः ध्यायामि ध्यानं समर्पयामि अक्षतानि पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि उच्चैः सर रणि अक्षतानि पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि अक्षता ऑफर अक्षता and पुष्प स्वामिनः रंगनाथ स्वामिने नमः हस्तयोः अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि. After water and water offer with the spoon water 4 times. 4 times at the feet separately. Yeah, at the feet. Or we have another cup, right? You can pour everything in the other cup also. Transfer into the other cup. Astayo arghyam samarpayami. Padayo padyam samarpayami. Raghugar ganta kottani. Padayo padyam samarpayami. Mukhe achamaniyam samarpayami. Aupacharika snanam samarpayami. Okay, drop of water. Take 1 drop of water and put it on Srimanarayana on the Murti. औपचारिक स्नानं समर्पयामि. आपोहिष्टामयो उपस्थान वोर्जेत दातना महेरणा चक्षसेयो वशिवतमोरसतस्य भाजे तेन उशतीर्म मातरः तस्मा अरंगमाम वोजस्यक्षया जन्मता आपो जनेताचनः प्लोतेन वृजयामि. Offer with flower. Plotam means you are actually wiping, means making sure it's dry, and offer clothes. And offer 1 petal, saying that is a cloth, and touch the clothes. Clothes have already been offered for you. Vasra yukmam samarpayami. Yajnopavita dharanena akshatani pushpani samarpayami. Offer akshata and pushpa. Akshatani pushpani samarpayami. Yajnopavitam param prajapate samprasaat. Aishyamakram pratam shubram yajnopavitam alamastu tejaha. Yajnopavitam dharayami. Alankaranarte gandhan dwarayami. If you have gandham, offer gandham. Otherwise, offer akshata or turmeric or even kunkumam also is. Just put it on the forehead. Gandhadwaram darsham nityapishtam karishini ishwarigum sarvabhutanam tamiho pakvaye sriyam. Alankararte gandhani akstan samarpa hadra churnam gandha churnam samarpayami. Urdhapundra achamane nirajana achamane adarsha chatra chamarani cha samarpya. Um, yajna. If you have yajnopavitam is there, that is thread kada. Small thread is there. Put it on the thread and differentiate between yajnopavitam and mangala sutram. Okay, and offer across the shoulder. It goes like that. Okay, goes like that. చూపెట్టేసేసి వేరే కప్పులు అయితే తీసి దీంట్లో వేసేయండి మేబీ. We are offering madhuparkam. Madhuparkam means it is actually a snack basically, right? Giving not coffee, tea, right? We don't offer, right? So madhuparkam in olden days used to be like that. They used to drink only the milk and yogurt or honey mixed, which is healthy stuff and so on. No more caffeine, right? So as I'm saying, just hold the akshata pushpa and just we are offering over here. And imagine it's all bhavana, we call it as making sure Swami is having a nice mixture of a ghee and honey. And we have that mixture of a ghee and honey over here too. Okay, so the same we are offering, but simultaneously you are also on behalf of it we are offering too. यारुतेक्षरन्ति सिन्वः माध्वीर्न सन्तोषधि मनदक्त मतोषधि मधुप आर्तिकं रथः मधुद्यौरस्तु न पिताः मधुबान्नो मनस्पतिमुदागमस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु. చెప్పండి, ప్లీజ్ రిపీట్ ఆఫ్టర్ మీ. శ్రీ రంగనాథ స్వామినే నమః మధుపర్కం సమర్పయామి. మధ్యే మధ్యే పానీయం సమర్పయామి. Offer water. Hastau kshalayami. Padau prakshalayami. Mukhe achamaniyam samarpayami. So that means after generally you drink or eat, normally what happens is we always have to wash our hands, which is already there anyway, right? Also wash feet too. Then we have to do achamanam. So these are all the things that are required to do. Otherwise it will not be complete. So, and Swami has come. Now we are offering pushpani samarpayami, pushpai pujayami, couple of petals. Dhupam ready chesi pettukondi. Dhupamagrapayami. ఇక్కడ ధూపం చూపెట్టిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళకు కూడా అక్కడ దిక్కు చూపెట్టేసేయడం తర్వాత. ఓకే. మూర్ధానం దివో అరతిం పృథివ్య వైశ్వా నరగ్యజాతం అగ్నిం కవికం సమ్రాజ్యానామర్తిం పృథివ్యా పాత్రం జనయంత దేవాః. గంట ధూరసి ధూర్వధూర్వంతం ధూర్వతితయో అస్మాన్ ధూర్వం ధూర్వతితవయం ధూర్వంతం దేవనామసి. అక్కడ కూడా చూపెట్టేసేయండి తర్వాత. సాక్షాత్ ధూపం దర్శయామి. ఆఫరింగ్ సాక్షాత్ దీపం దర్శయామి. పరోమాత్రయా ధర్మావృధాననతే మహిత్వమన్వస్తువంతి ఉభేతే విద్భరసి పృథివ్యా విష్ణో దేవత్వం పరమస్య విత్సేః. ఉద్దీప్యస్వజాత వేతోపగ్నుర్తిమమ పశోగుశ్చ మఖ్యమాహవ జీవనంచ దిశో దిశ మానహుగ్సీజ్జాత వేదంగామ శంభృషంజకద బిభ్రతజ్ఞాగశ్రియామ పరిపాతయా. అక్కడ కూడా దీపం దర్శిసేత్. శ్రీ రంగనాథ స్వామినే నమః ధూప దీపం సమర్పయామి. ఫలోపహారం నివేదయామి. ఏ వాళ్ళకి ఫ్రూట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? ఒక దాంట్లోంచి టేక్ ఎ డ్రై నట్, couple of dry nuts, offer and put it at the feet of Sriman Narayana there. Sri Ranganatha Swamine Namaha Falopaharam Nivedayami. Sprinkle water on the dry fruits. Okay. Sri Ranganatha Swamine Namaha Sakalopacharani Akshatani Pushpani Samarpayami. Offer Akshata Pushpa. And now Swami has rested and is there, is waiting for the bride. He can't wait to see the bride. So, want to go and bring the bride? Yes? Ista. Okay. Again, you are going all the way back. Amma, all those Kanyadatas are there. Now take Ammavari in your hand, just like you have done with Swami Varu. Go already there. And they are all the Bhagavatas are helping you to bring Ammavari into the Kalyana Mandapam. That's all it is. Okay, Ammavari Pata. ध्रुवन्ते राजावरणो ध्रुवं देवो बृहस्पति ध्रुवन्त इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च राष्ट्रं धारयतां ध्रुवम् ఓం ఓం అంతే. ఆ తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇద్దరు కలిపి ఇద్దరు ఒకసారి కట్టించాం. అమ్మవారు వచ్చి ఉపచారం ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత అమ్మ పాడు వెరీ సాంగ్, అమ్మవారి సాంగ్. కెమెరా ఇక్కడ వెళ్ళిందా? ఓకే.
చూడరమ్మ సతులాల శోభాన పాడరమ్మ కూడున్నది పతి చూడి కుడుతనాచారి. చూడరమ్మ సతులాల శోభాన పాడరమ్మ కూడున్నది పతి చూడి కుడుతనాచారి. శోభానే 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 శోభానే. శ్రీ మహాలక్ష్మి అట సింగారాలకే మరుదు, కాముని తల్లి అట చకదనాలకే మరుదు. శ్రీ మహాలక్ష్మి అట సింగారాలకే మరుదు, కాముని తల్లి అట చకదనాలకే మరుదు. సోమునితో పుట్టువట సొంపు కళలకే మరుదు. సోమునితో పుట్టువట సొంపు కళలకే మరుదు. కోమలాంగి ఈ చూడి కుడుతనాంచారి. చూడరమ్మ సతులాల శోభాన పాడరమ్మ కూడున్నది పతి చూడి కుడుతనాంచారి. శోభానే 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 శోభానే.
ఓం హిరణ్యవర్ణాం హరిణీం
కలశాభి కూతురట గంభీరాలకే మరుదు, తలపలోకమాటయట దయమరి మరుదు. కలశాభి కూతురట గంభీరాలకే మరుదు, తలపలోకమాటయట దయమరి మరుదు. జలజ నివాసినియట చల్లదనమే మరుదు. జలజ నివాసినియట చల్లదనమే మరుదు. కొలని వీరా ఈ చూడి కుడుతనాంచారి. చూడరమ్మ సతులాల శోభాన పాడరమ్మ కూడున్నది పతి చూడి కుడుతనాంచారి. శోభానే 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 శోభానే. అమరవందితయట అతి మహిమయే మరుదు, అమృతము చుట్టమట ఆనందాలకే మరుదు. అమరవందితయట అతే మహిమయే మరుదు, అమృతము చుట్టమట ఆనందాలకే మరుదు. తమితో శ్రీ వెంకటేశు తానే వచ్చి పెండ్లాడే. తమితో శ్రీ వెంకటేశు తానే వచ్చి పెండ్లాడే. కొమెర వయసు ఈ చూడి కుడుతనాంచారి. చూడరమ్మ సతులాల శోభాన పాడరమ్మ కూడున్నది పతి చూడి కుడుతనాంచారి. చూడరమ్మ సతులాల శోభాన పాడరమ్మ కూడున్నది పతి చూడి కుడుతనాంచారి. శోభానే 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 శోభానే.
Yeah, please, Kanya Dadas, go ahead and take Ammavaru to your plate. You may sit down. Thank you all the Bhagavatas for bringing Ammavaru and the Mandapam. And you may leave all the Kalyana Dravyams here. Let's make that a big round of applause. The bride and the groom, both of them are here. And as I'm guiding you, please go ahead and do the. As I'll say with the Sri Suktam, and I'm also giving the Upacharams to Ammavaru too, okay, Goda Devi, and offer again Akshata. Om Hiranyavarnam Harinim Suvarna Rajata Srajam Chandram Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jatavedo Maavaha Goda Devi Namaha Dhyanam Samarpayami Akshatani Pushpani Samarpayami offer Akshata Pushpam. Om Bhomir Bhom Nadyor Varinantariksham Mahitva Upastete Devi Degnimanada Mannadhyayadade Akshatani Pushpani Samarpayami Hastayo Arghyam Samarpayami Upastete Devi Degnimanada Mannadhyayadade Ayango Prashcharakramaisan Mataram Punaha Goda Devi Namaha Arghyapadya Achamaniyam Samarpayami 4 drops of water Arghyapadya Achamaniyam Samarpayami Upacharika Sanam Samarpayami Goda Devyai Namaha. Repeat after me as you see. Sri Goda Devyai Namaha Arghya Padya Achamaniyam Samarpayami Plotena Vrajayami Akshatani Pushpani Samarpayami Vastrayugmam Vastram Samarpayami. Okay. Goda Devi Namaha Vastrayugmam Samarpayami Alankaranarthe Gandhani Dharayami Gandhadvaram Duradarsham Nityapishtam Karishni Haridra Churnam Kunkuma Churnam Samarpayami. Sri Goda Devi Namaha. All of you can repeat too, because you are also do not have the murtis, but still you are offering everything, whatever that I am saying, you are offering too. It's called Manasika Puja. Okay. Sri Goda Devyai Namaha Abharanani Dharayami. Sri Goda Devyai Namaha Dhupam Agrapayami. Okay, we are going to show Dhupam, and from here also we say Dhupam. That Manasika Puja means, for example, Acharyas are so gracious and they are so kind, they know what we encounter as we go into the Kali Yugam. We will not have the capacities. If you take a look at, for example, for every era, Yugam, we call it as, certain things were allowed. I mean, not allowed in the sense, certain things were, you can reach or you can attain Parabrahman, we call it as, attain salvation through certain services. For example, Krita Yuga, at that particular time, Yajnam Yagam, that means Ashwamedha Yajnam, Soma Yajnam, Soma Yagam, they used to do for days and days and days and weeks and months. Can you imagine doing Ashwamedham? I'm hoping some of you know what is Ashwamedham, right? They have to leave the horse and everything else. They have to go to all the kingdoms and so on. What do they do nowadays if you leave a horse, right? They'll kill and probably dine on it, right? That's what they do. Now, that's why they say that Ashwamedham is not suitable for Kali Yugam. Dhyanam, they used to do tapasya for 10,000 years, 1,000 years. That is Divya. At that particular time, people used to live a little longer also. More longer. Even in Dwapara Yuga, people used to live up to 300 years. But in Kali Yuga, time frame has gone down to 120 years. If we are lucky. Ramanuja lived for 120 years. And some acharyas. But not everybody. Or some people have lived. But not everybody. So in the Kali Yuga, what they say, since you do not have the capacity, even doing this Archana, Aradhana, right? We are not qualified to do that one. Because there is a process, we call it as, we have to have Manasika Shuddhi, Sharira Shuddhi. With this Shariram, we cannot do that. With this Manasu, we cannot do that. That's why what they say, Namasparanam is fine. You can do with Namasparanam. You can do with this Bhavana. That means, think about it, keep and close your eyes or imagine that you are doing all the upacharas to your all the services, feeding, bathing and everything else to your little child, beloved child. Exactly like that. In Krishna, beauty of Krishna avataram is that one, demonstrated through Yashoda Maya, saying that, see how Yashoda Maya took care of Krishna. That's how you take care of Bhagavan. Then that itself is upacharam, all the seva, all the yajnam, yagam and everything else. So that is why I want you to repeat and feel that presence. You don't have to do it. More than anything else, you have to feel. Sri Goda Devyai Namaha.
శ్రీ గోదాదేవ్యై నమః.
Abharanani
ఆభరణ
dharayami
ప్రారయామి
ధూపమాగ్రాపయామి. అయిపోయింది కదా. ధూపమాగ్రాపయామి. ధూపం వాళ్ళకి చూపెట్టండి ఒకసారి ఇట్లా. దీపం కూడా ప్లేట్లో ఇలా పట్టేసుకోండి, వాళ్ళకి చూపెట్టండి. సో దట్ దీపం సాక్షాత్ దీపం దర్శయామి అంటే ఆ దీపాన్ని సమర్పించండి, మీరు తీసుకోవద్దు. డోంట్ టేక్ ఇట్ ఫర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్, దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఆర్తి. సో జస్ట్ యు ఆర్ సేయింగ్ దట్ వన్, టేక్ దిస్ దీపం ఓ మహాదేవి. ధూపం దీపం దర్శయామి. ధూపం దీపం దర్శయామి. ఫలోపహార నివేదయామి. ఆఫర్ 2 dry fruits. Sprinkle water. Sri Goda Devyai Namaha. Falopaharani Karjura Palani Nivedayami. Okay. Prana Swaha, Pana Swaha, Vana Swaha, Udana Swaha, Samana Swaha, Brahmane Swaha. Madhvataya Ruteksharanti Sindavaha Madhvena Santosadi Manatamatos Patakam Madhamadatyorasar Patamad Varno Manasuno Agam Surya Madhvir Gavo Pavantuna Madhye Paniyam Samarpayami. Hastau Prakshalayami. Padau Prakshalayami. Mukhe Achamaniyam Samarpayami. Sri Goda Devi Namaha Sakalopacharani Akshatani Pushpani Samarpayami. Sri Goda Devyai Namaha Rakshasutra Dharanam Muhurta Kale Rakshasutra Dharana Sumuhurto Astu. Okay, I am going to give Rakshasutra Dharana. Villa Kanyadalguni afterwards. అందరికి ఇచ్చేసేయండి. ఫస్ట్ వీళ్ళ కన్యాదాలకి, మిగతా వాళ్ళకి తర్వాత ఇచ్చేయండి. అండ్ హెల్ప్ ఈచ్ అదర్. బాయ్స్ టై టు ద రైట్ హ్యాండ్ అండ్ ఉమెన్ టై టు ద లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్. యూ కెన్ హెల్ప్ ఈచ్ అదర్. రక్షసూత్రాస్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ పెరుమాళ్. ఇక్కడ ఒకసారి మనోహర్ ఇటువంటి ఒక్కటి. So, Rakshasutra for Perumal, Krishna Ranganath Swami, tie it to right hand. First to Perumal, Mir Katandi, otherwise give it to tie to your heels. Okay, first to Perumal because these are the sponsors, right? But rest of you, you can tie with each, like help each other, right and left hand. So, Rakshasutra is. Then the name itself it says, right? Raksha Sutra. The energy passes through different parts of our body in and out to contain that positive energy that we sustain through puja, chanting, parayanam or whatever. And what we are doing is we are tying that Raksha Sutra to our left hand. It goes in the clockwise direction. That is why woman will have on the left hand side and men will have on the right side. She will be the one protector, making sure that that energy is not passing through the left side, right? Men, right? You are looking at woman. What about that? It's a different hand, right? No. Wife and husband, they are together. They're considered as one. That's why her left hand is equivalent to your left hand. Means she is connecting any energy that is coming through, you are sustaining. She's making it, she's a kind of a gatekeeper, I would say that. So the energy will be with both of you. Dhruvante Raja Varuno Dhruvam Devo Bruhaspati Dhruvanta Indrascha Agnishta Rastram Dharayatam Dhruvam Amar Take some akshata and those who are there, and akshatas to offer on the kankanam itself, on the hand of Ammavaru and as well as Swamavaru. Just a couple of akshatas are there. Okay? Inkale? Om Bruhatsa Nakshatram Rudvrishnyam Trishtupachupat Agraviram Indrastomena Panchadashena Vatena Sagarena Raksha Vishvateta Sahasaya Pravacha Kardamannusunrute Para Avrutam Yat Prutam Pasvapravane Sharabhaya Rushibhandave Swastida Vishaspati Rutraha Vimrudo Vashi Vrishendra Purayetuna Swastida Abhayankaraha Rakshadharana Sumuhurto Astu Pratisthitamastu Om Srimanarayana Swamine Namaha Ada Purvakta Evanguna Viseshana Visisthaya Masyam Shupatido Goda Sameta Ranganath Swami Trikalyana Mahotsava Karmani Kanyadana Sumuhurta Kale Kanyadana Sumuhurta Kale Maha Sankalpa Padanancha Karishe. So, Kanyadanam. At the Kanyadanam, we wash the feet of Sri Mahavishnu. Often when we perform marriage, that is the most important segment. People also get confused about it. Kanyadanam is okay. Upacharam చేసిన తర్వాత ఇది పాలు ఉన్నాయి కదా పాలు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాయి దాంతో దానిపైన వేసేసి సింగ్ ఓకే చెప్పేస్తాను ఓకే సో ఐల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ దిస్ వన్ దెన్ దే విల్ సింగ్ సో ఇప్పుడే కాదు ఒక నిమిషం చెప్తాను ఓకే సో కన్యాదానం టైం we wash the feet of Sri Mahavishnu, or we call it as even the bride and the groom. Bride becomes Mahalakshmi and the groom becomes Sri Mahavishnu by default. All the mantras that we chant in the marriage also associate with Vishnu and Mahalakshmi. So at that time, we wash the feet of Mahavishnu as a part of the Kanya Danam. Means, Danam is again, people think that one, I don't want to be given away. The bride usually they think that one, oh, I don't want to be given away. I'm not a commodity. What is this Danam? Don't look at the literal meaning of it. So, in the mantra itself, Kanyam Kanakasampannam Kanakaprana Bhushitam Dasya Ishtavetubhyam Brahmaloka Jigishaya. There are women become the binding I don't like to use the word agent, but I would one an instrument to bring both families together. God has given us certain types of bodies to go on, and those bodies, because of that, what happens is we are supposed to be doing certain duties. Those duties, as a man and woman, mother, father, daughter, and so on, so many duties are there. And as she has been given a responsibility of bringing the whole family together, both families together, keeping peace, compassion, kindness, charity, and there's so many qualities together. She is the light. That light is going and lighting the lamps in other people's homes. That is the responsibility of women. That is what the meaning of the Kanyadanam. You are not being kicked out. You go and take all the good qualities that we taught you, and you have to spread that positive message. So she's a messenger, she's a guru, she's a teacher, and she wears so many so many hats. Daughter-in-law, daughter, wife, and a sister-in-law, and whatnot, right? Mother, and so on too. That's a huge responsibility. So he did not give that responsibility to a man, given to the woman. That's a huge responsibility, and you have to consider it as a blessing. That's what the Kanyadana means. So, as we Kanyadana, we will bring that shatari to you, and after we wash, and you will get a chance to actually pour a spoon of milk under the తీసుకెళ్ళిన పర్వాలేదు, no problem. Okay, first వీళ్ళు కన్యాదాత, ఆ తర్వాత మన దగ్గర ఒక్కొక్క స్పూన్ వేపించేసి అయిపోతాయి. విష్ణు వీర్యాణి కన్యాదాన సుముహూర్తకాలే సుప్రతిష్ఠితమసు. विष्णोर्नुकं वीर्याणि प्रवोचम्य पार्थिवानि विममेरजागुंसियो अस्कपायुत्तरगुं सदस्तं विचक्रबाणश्रेधोर्गायो विष्णोरराडमति विष्णोः पृष्ठमति विष्णोः सप्रेयसो विष्णोः सूरसि विष्णोर्ध्रुवमसि वैष्णवमसि विष्णवे त्वा तदस्य प्रियमभिपातो अस्यां नरो यत्र देवयवो मदन्ति उरुक्रमस्य सैवन्दुरित्ता विष्णोः पदे परमे मध्वउत्सः. తీసుకెళ్ళండి అందరూ ఇప్పించేయండి, వేరే వాళ్ళతో ఇప్పించిన పర్వాలేదు, ప్రాబ్లం. So, I want you to pay attention while you will get opportunity to, pour milk as a Kanyadatas on the feet of Sriman Narayana. Are you ready, Amma? Song? Song ready? Okay, go for it. పార్థివాని మమేరజాగం సియో అస్కమా ఇత్తకం సదస్ ఇంకా నికాల సరిపోతుంది. దానికి పసుపు కుక్క పెట్టేసి
బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము బ్రహ్మము తానేని పాదము బ్రహ్మము తానేని పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము.
పర్వాలేదు టైం ఉంది.
చెలగి వసుద గొలిచిన నీ పాదము బలితల మోపిన పాదము చెలగి వసుధ గొలిచిన నీ పాదము బలితల మోపిన పాదము తలగక గగనము తన్నిన పాదము తలగక గగనము తన్నిన పాదము బలరి పుగాచిన పాదము కడిగిన పాదము బ్రహ్మము తానేని పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము కామిని పాపము గడిగిన పాదము పాముతల నిడిన పాదము కామిని పాపము గడిగిన పాదము పాముతల నిడిన పాదము ప్రేమపు శ్రీ సతి పిసిగడి పాదము ప్రేమపు శ్రీ సతి పిసిగడి పాదము పామిడి తురగపు పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము బ్రహ్మము తానేని పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము పరమయోగులకు పరిపరి విధముల వరమొసగడిని పాదము పరమయోగులకు పరిపరి విధముల వరమొసగడిని పాదము తిరువేంకటగిరి తిరమని చూపిన తిరువేంకటగిరి తిరమని చూపిన పరమ పదముని పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము బ్రహ్మము తానేని పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము.
Thank you. Wonderful. Govinda. Let's give them a good round of big round of applause for these wonderful girls. They always do wonderful job of reciting, singing, and as well as the pasarams and so on too. Beautiful songs, and as well as the Brahma Kadigina Padamu. That's what it is, right? This during the Vamana Avatara, as Srimad Narayana was actually measuring all the worlds, right? At that particular time. White papers in that. So, as he was going to all the lokas, Brahma Loka, and Brahma captures that opportunity, saying that one, oh my God, it's a great opportunity. I have seen Srimad Narayana's Padam. I don't want to let it go. So, let me do the Abhishekam. That is what it's called, Brahma Kadigina Padamu. And it is not going to be available again and again too, right? So, and in this Kanyadanam, say Kanyam Kanakasampannam Kanakabarana Bhushitam Dasyami Vishnave Tubhyam Brahmaloka Jigishaya. That mantra, that shlokam, that says, by giving the Kanyadanam, washing the feet of Sri Mahavishnu, what I'll get is Brahmaloka Jigishaya. Brahma, we can say that not only Brahmalokam, but also Vaikunta Prapti, Arthyam. That's what they say. That means you will attain, in the Sankalpa, we will know more details about it as I'm going to explain it. So that is the result of actually doing the Kanyadanam. That's why we always compete, we always race to do the Kanyadanam. So in this particular Mahasankalpam, we will talk about all those kind of details. Why? By doing the Kanyadanam, by giving Sri Goda Devi to Sriman Narayana, Sri Devi, Bhudevi, or Rukmini, Satyabhama, Radha Devi, whenever we do the Kalyana Mahotsavam, right? So at that particular time, what are the details? Why we have, we'll get it. So this explains. I'll read and I'll explain the Kanyadana significance and so on. अस्मिन् शोभे शुभमुहूर्ते श्री महाविष्णोः भगवत सच्चिदानंद स्वरूपस्य अचिन्त्य अपरिमित शक्त्याभिमानस्य महाजलौघमध्ये परिभ्रमाणाम् अनन्तकोटि ब्रह्माण्डानाम् एकतमे व्यक्ताव्यक्त महदहंकार पृथिवी आपस्तेजो वायुराकाद्वावरुणे अमृतेः अस्मिन् वहति ब्रह्माण्डकण्डयोः मध्ये आधारशक्तिः कूर्मवराह वैष्णव अनन्तनागशेष तक्षक अष्टदिग्गजोपरि प्रतिष्ठिते. Means we are talking Srimad Bhagavatam, who have read Bhagavatam or who listen to the Bhagavatam lecture also, they can be able to understand that where the Srishti first has created, like, Ananta, as like say Antalokas, we are going about beyond all the lokas that we cannot even comprehend, right? Achintya parimita shaktyabhi manasya mahajalogha madhye Vatapatra Shayi. Hanuman at that time was a little kid. Now on that leaf, beautiful leaf, and he's just laying there, right? And he is meditated for so many millions and millions of years as per the human times. And then afterwards he decided to do the Srishti, creation. That creation is nothing but, it is called actually his Leela. Why? We don't know. Only he knows the answer. No scriptures have explained. That's all they can go. Because of his Sankalpam, he decided that we needed to give this lokam a meaning, all these atmas a meaning. That's why we have to create some creatures, human beings, plants, and everything else, the planets, all the devatas and all the stuff, right? So entire creation, we call it a portfolio. And he is the boss for all those things because he is the creator. And says, Atala Vitala Sutatala Tala Rasatala Mahatala Patala Adi Saptaloka Nam Uparitale. Where is his abode? His abode is above all these worlds. That is the last point. Bhu Bhuva Suvaha Maha Jana Stapa Satya Iti Saptaloka Nam Adho Bhage Adha Urdhva Bhaga. Up and as well as down too. This Loka Bhaga. चक्रवाक्षैल मध्यगत महासुमेरु सहस्रशिखावर्ति महातालयनमाणिपनि राजराज सहस्रपटामणि मंडल मंडिते ऐरावत पुंडरीक वाहन कुमार अंजन पुष्पतंत सार्वभौम सुप्रतीकाख्य अष्टदिक्कंजन शुंडा दंडोत्तंबिते. There are so many lokas that we don't know. Airavata lokam or Pundarika lokam or maybe all these worlds, we call them actually different types of worlds, right? And not galaxies, worlds we are totally talking about, not Earth even too. Even galaxies are beyond that. Milky Waves also, we don't know. There are millions and billions of them, which we don't have the knowledge. Amaravati, Ashokavati, Bhogavati, Raivati, Siddhavati, Gandharvavati, Alakavati, Ityadi Punyaviri, Rajite. These are all the Sarovaras and as well as the Nadis also. We are coming to the rivers also. Indra, Varuna, Vayukubera, Ishana, Jashtadikpala Kapalite. He is the boss for all these Indra Ashtadikpalaka Devatabhyo Namaha. So in Upanishad explains all these devatas, they are serving the pleasure of Sriman Narayana, Bhagavan Krishna, because they are answerable to him. That's why devatas are called animishas, means they don't even blink eye at any time at all. They are doing 24/7 work busily. If they blink eye, we are doomed, right? So imagine Vayu Devata wanted to take a coffee break. What happens to us? Or a tea break or a snack break? All the lokas will disappear, right? Same is Agni Devata, Vayu Devata, Varuna Devata also. That is why we do the puja, we offer gratitude to all the devatas at that particular time, offering gratitude, I would say that. Then Mahendra, Malaya, Sahya, Shakti, Himavat, Vindhya, Parya, Tasvatta, Kulachala, these are all the mountains. All the mountains also, he is the boss for all the mountains. They are all doing all the karyas, whatever they are supposed to do to please Sriman Narayana. Rama, Shibi, Rutu, Prutu, Bhagirata, Bharata, Shishibindu, Aja, Ambarisha, Dilipa, Parashurama, Shodasha, Maharajnai, Paripalite. Kingdoms, emperors, them. Kartavirya, Sagar, Puruvara, Purvatsanala, Harishandrakya, Shat Chakravarti, Bipa, Paripalite. 6 emperors were there. Who's that? Kartavirya, Sagara, Purava, Purukutsa, Nala, Harishchandra. These emperors, he is the emperor of all those emperors. Anga, Kalinga, Kashmira, Kambhoja, these are all the kingdoms, and as well as the Rastras are the states, we call them, or even the countries also. Kambhojasau, Virasau, Rashtra, Maharashtra, Magadha, Malava, Nepal, Kerala, Chola, Panchala, Gola, Malayala, Simhala, Dravida, Karnataka, Nada, Karvada, Kurata, Panata, Padi, Pandya, Pulinda, Andhra, Huna, Dashara, Boja, Kukkuta, Gandhara, Vidarbha, Vedahi, Baklika, Arparakeya, Kausala, Kuntala, Shanta, Surasena, Tankana, Konkana, Matsya, Madra, Madrid, Parshva, Gharjara, Yavana, Salvache, Bhasha, Desha, Bhasha, Bhumipala, Vichitrite. Means all the kingdoms at that particular time, everything on this earth that you see today used to be under the kingdom of Bharata Desham. But they disappeared, they went into their hands. But again, technically, they have still our history, and as well as our murtis are there, and our practices are still being used over there. Okay. So, for example, yesterday I was listening to one of the lectures. Why do we ask children to play in the evening? Who knows? Why we always ask, say that one, back in India also, right? Morning you get up, go to school and all this stuff. Why we ask them to play in the evening? Relax their mind is good. Why actually in the afternoon and as well as morning? They are going to study, that is a rational example, but the scientific reason is that morning sun, when you do the Sandhya Vandanam, Argyam, the morning early rays are good for you. It will help and concentration, focus and all that stuff. That's why they say Sandhya Kalam. You are not supposed to be exposing at 8 o'clock. You are supposed Sandhya time, that half an hour or 90 minutes of a particular time. And evening, they say that evening when boys or girls, when they go out play and they sweat up, right? That sweat with sun rays falls on the body, that can provide needed ingredients or vitamin D or whatever that may be at that particular time very well. So evening children are supposed to be exposing their bodies to the sun rays, evening sun rays. That is why they said sports have to be played in the evening or in the evening. Who has given this one? Manushastram, Manucharitra. So all these Vaivasvanamanu and also all those books that we have, Dharma Shastras, they gave when to eat, when not to eat, when to sleep, when not to sleep and so on. Nobody can give this clear explanation, and the details are more. Only Sanatana Dharma can give details of why they have a structure throughout the day, 24-hour day structure. That's what this is explaining, right? భాగీరథి గౌతమి నర్మదా యమునా సరస్వతి కృష్ణవేణి బాహుదా భీమరతి తుంగభద్రా రేణుకా కూలాపహరి కావేర్ కృతమాలా తామ్రపర్ణి విశోక కౌశకి గండకి ఇత్యాది నదీ నద విచిత్రితే వశిష్ఠ ప్రవర కాశ్యప సరయు సర్వపాపహరి కుశావతి పల్గుని కరదోయా పుణ్యదా ప్రణీత అధినేక పుణ్య నదీ పవిత్రితే అయోధ్య మధుర మాయా కాశీ కాంచీ అవంతికా పూరి ద్వారవతి ఇత్యాది పుణ్య ప్రవిరాజితే సగర గుల్మల స్వామి పుష్కరిణీ త్రయ సహిత శేషాచల శ్రీశైలాద పుణ్యాచలదాశే జంబూ ప్లక్ష కూశ క్రౌంచ శాఖ శాల్మణి పుష్కరాక్ష సప్త द्वीपदीपिते ऐन्द्रकेशरका ताम्रगभस्ति नाग सौमिकान्धर्वचरण भारत इति नववर्भास्मिके प्रत्येकं सहस्रनवसोत्तरदिने विसृते लोकालोकाचलविते पञ्चशत्कोटि विस्तीर्ण जम्बुद्वीपे अस्मिन् व्यावहारे प्रभवादि षष्ठी संवत्सराणां मध्ये शोभकृत् नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने हिमवन्तऋतौ पुष्यमासे शुक्लपक्षे वासरः स्थिरवासरयुक्तायां तृतीयां Dhanishta Nakshatra Yuktayam. You can repeat after me what we are going to get by doing the Kanyadanam and listening and participating in Kalyana Mahotsavam. Iha Janma Janmani Janma Janmantareshu Balya Yauvana Kaumara Vat Grita Swapna Sushupta Avasthasu कामतो कामतो वास्वतः पर प्रेरणया संभावितानां पापानां अपनोदन अर्थम अभी कलेक्ट చేసి వైట్ చేసేసి చక్కగా బొట్లు పెట్టేశాడు తిలై సూర్యమండల పర్యంతం కృతర్ అశేర్ష सहस्र अवसान काले एकैक पिलाप कर्षण क्रमेण सर्वारास्य शकर्षण सम्मित काले श्रीहरिलोके निवास सिद्ध्यर्थम यवै चंद्रमंडल पर्यंतम सर्व सर्वारस्य सकर्षण सम्मित काले सप्तर्षि मंडले निवास सिद्ध्यर्थम विदुलोक निवास सिद्ध्यर्थम माशैर ध्रुवमंडल पर्यंतम आमोद प्रमोद ध्रुवलोके निवास सिद्ध्यर्थम त्रिगुणी कृताग्नि अष्टौम अतिरात्र अप्तोर्याम शांत पवन वाजपेय पौंडरीक अश्वमेध अधिशत क्रतु फलसिद्ध्यर्थम आमोद प्रमोद सम्मोद वैकुंठ लोकेषु सालोक्य सामीप्य सारूप्यम इच्छतां दश पूर्वेशां दश परेशां मद्वंशानां पितॄणां नरकात् उत्तीर्य शाश्वत श्रीवैकुंठ लोक प्राप्त्यर्थम. You can see, right? By doing the Kanyadanam, so all these lokas, attaining not only these lokas, means you are passing that loka. You pass by this loka, that loka, you spend a little bit of a time here and there and so on. Finally, you go to Vaikunta Loka Praptyartham. Who, not only you, when you do the Kalyana Mahotsavam, when you participate and as well as take the Akshatai or watch, witness, experience all this, what happens is you will be able to bring along with you Dasha Paresham, 10 generations before you, 10 generations afterwards also, along with you to the Vaikuntham. That means you have a car or a van, I would say, with a capacity of 10 or 11 or 15 or 20 or a mini bus, you are going to go over there along with you. You will take along with you that many people. See, that's why we call it as one person does. Parents, they do some good activities, that will be, the punyam will be transferred onto their children. Okay, that is why we have to involve in doing good karmas all the time. Every time you chant a name, Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Rama mantra, every time you read Bhagavad Gita, you listen to pravachanam, you listen to Srimad Ramayanam, you listen to Srimad Bhagavatam, or you listen to Acharyas, and what happens is there is a punya, the mountain of the punya keep on increasing, the account of punya keep on increasing. Okay? So that will help you to this transcendental journey after we leave this earth material world. That's why now you repeat this mantra. Because of that, because of that, you will get this phalam. Kanyam kanaka sampannam kanakabharana airyutam dasyami vishnave tubhyam brahmaloka jigishaya lakshmim ksheerabdi tanayam maninim lokamataram dasyami lokanathaya padma madhya sthitam imam vishwambharam vasumatim balam sarvam saham imam aprameyaya dasyami bhumim badra gunanvitam. So, O Prabhu, you are saying all the Kanya Datas in this place, everybody else, by giving my wonderful and a beautiful daughter named Goda Devi to you, Kanya Data saying that, may I get the blessings of all the things that we have said in the Sankalpam to be able to go to all the lokas, and I can be able to serve you at your lotus feet at Vaikuntapuram and so on. So, and you get the blessing. Dhruvante Raja Varuno Dhruvam Devo Bruhaspatihi Dhruvanta Indrascha Agnishta Rastram Dharayatam Dhruvam Kanyadana Sumuhurta Kale Sumuhurta Sumuhurto Astu Supratishtisamastu Shatamanam Bhavasitaya Yupurisha Shatendriya Ayushevendriyai Pratithishtadi. Let's give a big round of applause. A Kanyadanam has happened. Now on the plate you can see, and Ammavaru and Swamivaru, since you have a little bit of room there, you can face each other just like the way this is, right? And you can move them in such a way that they are facing each other, because this is a Gudajira Pradhanam and they are looking at each other and they are going to have a Tera. Where is the screen? Yeah, Randy, Gudajira. రెండు ఇక్కడ పట్టుకోండి, ఒకటి అక్కడ పట్టుకోండి, రెండు అక్కడ పట్టుకోండి, ఒకటి ఇక్కడ పట్టుకోండి. కొద్దిగా జోరుగా అయినట్టుంది, దాంట్లో కొద్దిగా తీర్థపడేయండి, కొద్ది జోరుగా అయినట్టుంది, కొద్ది తీర్థపడేయండి. గుడ్, ఓకే. అయ్యా ఇక్కడ మధ్యలో పట్టుకోండి. గుడజీర ప్రధాన ముహూర్తకాలే మంగళాష్టకపటనంచ కరిష్యే. అక్కడ రెండు పట్టుకోండి, ఎందుకంటే అక్కడ మరి రెండు పెట్టాలి కాబట్టి అలా ఒకటి ఎట్లా రెండు అక్కడ చేసుకోండి, మళ్ళీ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేసుకోండి. ఒకరు అక్కడ దిక్కుండండి, ఇక్కడ దిక్కుండండి. యా, ఒక తిరగ పట్టుకోండి. వాట్స్ హ్యాపెనింగ్? హోల్డ్, వాచ్ దట్ ల్యాంప్, ఇట్స్ టూ హాట్. This is where Gudajira Muhurta Kalam, this is the time when the mix of jaggery and cummins, which all the sponsors should have it there. Take a little bit in your hand, or maybe on a petal, on a rose petal that is there, right? Hold it like two small little wee balls that can be able to stand, or you can be able to place it on the head of Murtis, little bit. Okay, just to make it sticky. If you need to pour a little bit of water, couple of drops of water, you can do that one. Okay, ayya mellaga enkala kodiya nadaswaram light. I'm going to chant it, then afterwards we can increase. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. So this is where normally for the human being marriages, what we do is we seek the blessings of all the divinities for us, since we are not qualified to give the blessings to Bhagavan Perumal, but we always think that they are our children. From that perspective, it should be good. Okay, what you're asking, the best wishes, passing on the best wishes, we call them. Okay, I'm going to chant the Lagnastak mantras, and you can join me saying the last words, which I will ask you to do that one. Mangalastakapata Gudajira Pradhana Muhurta Kale प्रसन्नमङ्गलाष्टकमञ्च पठनञ्च करिष्ये यो वेदापहरं दिवौकसिरुं शङ्काभिदं चार्णवे तिष्ठन्तं सकलामूर्तिकरणं चक्रेण हत्वा पुनः धात्रे सर्वश्रुतिरधाच्च कृपया सप्राप्तमीनाकृतिः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्. What do you say? सुलग्ने सावधान सुमुहूर्ते सावधान श्रीरंगनाथ स्वामी ध्यान सावधान. You got it? Yes, you got it? Right. Let's try. क्षीरब्धो मदिते दिवौकसगणैर्धिर्वै सुधायाक्ते मन्दानाचलधारणाय कलयात् कूर्माकृतिं मूलभाग पीयूषोद्भवहेतु आश्रितजनत्राणोत्मुकः श्रीहरिः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्. सुलग्ने
सुमुहूर्ते
नाथ स्वामी ध्यान सावधान वाणीनाथ समात्त दिव्यवरपर्वेण क्लेशयन् हेमाक्षासुरनापकत्सुरपुरुभूमिं स्वकक्षे वहन् क्रोडाकारधरेण येन हिरण पञ्चत्वमापादितः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्.
सुमुहूर्ते सावधान
श्री गोदारंगनाथ स्वामी ध्यान सावधान यद्देवासुरमर्त्यजस्तु विवृमुत्युर्न मे पुत्रक स्तंभेऽस्मिन् परिदर्शयाद्य भवदीयं विष्णुमत्राधुना गर्जन्तं हितात्करिण्यकशुभं यत्श्रीनुसिंहो वदीत् पायद्वो भगवान् मंगलम. अग्ने सावधान सुमुहूर्ते सावधान श्री गोदारंगनाथ स्वामी ध्यान सावधान पद्भ्यां भूमि मदद्युलोकमखिलं चाक्रम्य कुब्जात्मना विन्यस्याद बले शिरस्य नुपदं पादं तृतीयं पुनः दत्तेन्द्राय सुराधिपत्यमतुलं त्रैविक्रमकीर्तितः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्.
सुलग्ने सावधान सुमुहूर्ते सावधान श्री गोदारंगनाथ स्वामी ध्यान सावधान.
यो दुर्मार्गचरान् बहून् नरपतीन् जित्वा नृपान् धार्मिकान् संस्थाप्याशुधारतले परुषना श्रीकार्तवीर्यार्जुनं हत्वा भूमिमदाच्च कश्यपकृते श्रीजामदग्नस्सनः पायत् श्री भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्. सुलग्ने सावधान सुमुहूर्ते सावधान श्री गोदारंगनाथ स्वामी ध्यान सावधान प्रत्याज्ञा परिपालनया विपनं श्रीरामचन्द्राकृतिः गत्वा लक्ष्मणजानकी परिवृतो हत्वा च लङ्काधिपं प्राप्यायोध्यपुरीं च पावनयुतः पट्टाभिषक्तः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्.
सुलग्ने सावधान
सुमुहूर्ते सावधान श्री गोदारंगनाथ स्वामी ध्यान सावधान रोहिण्यां जननं प्रलम्बहननं गोपगृहे पोषणं माया राक्षसमारणं विहरणं सूर्यात्मजायप्तटे रेवत्यास्य करग्रहं च कलयन् संकर्षणस्याकृतिः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्.
सुलग्ने
सावधान सुमुहूर्ते सावधान श्री गोदारंगनाथ स्वामी ध्यान सावधान देवक्यां जननं कचकं सुम्नन्मन्दगृहे वर्धनं माया राक्षसजीवितापहरणं गोवर्धनोद्धारणं रुक्मिणाश्च करग्रहं च कलयन् गोपालकृष्णाकृतिः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम्. सुलग्ने सावधान सुमुहूर्ते सावधान श्री गोदारंगनाथ स्वामी ध्यान सावधान कल्यन्ते जनयकृपाण सहित पापात्मनं मारकः धर्मस्थापक अद्रुताश्वगमन सर्वेश्वरः सर्वगः सर्वाश्चर्यकरसुरादिविसुत श्रीकल्किरूपपरः पायद्वो भगवान् पुराणपुरुषो लक्ष्मीपतिर्मङ्गलम् सुलग्ने सावधान सुमुहूर्ते सावधान श्रीगोदारङ्गनाथ स्वामी ध्यान सावधान అయ్యా గట్టిగా పెట్టండి మంగళాసనం సో అది నాదస్వరం ఓకే పుట్ ఇట్ ఓవర్ దేర్ ప్లీజ్ టేక్ గుడజీరం స్మాల్ బాల్స్ అండ్ పుట్ ఇట్ షో విట్ శ్రీమన్నారాయణ స్వామి అండ్ ప్లేస్ ఇట్ ఆన్ భూదేవి and show to the hands of Bhudevi and place it on Srimanarayana. Om Dhruvante, అక్కడ చూపెట్టారు ధ్రువంతే రాజా వరుణో ధ్రువం దేవో బృహస్పతి ధ్రువంత ఇంద్రశ్చాగ్ని అక్కడ ఆమె పెట్టేసేయండి ఆయన దగ్గర తీసుకోండి ఆయన తీసేసేయండి स्वस्ति नो ओमिमीतामश्विना भट स्वस्ति देव्यदितिरनर्वणः स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो दतान् स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतना स्वस्तये वायुमुपभ्रवामहे सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः गुडजीरमुहूर्त सुमुहूर्तकाले सुप्रतिष्ठितमस्तु ध्रुवन्ते राजा वरुणो ध्रुवं देवो बृहस्पतिः ध्रुवन्त इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च राष्ट्रं धारयतां ध्रुवम् ओं भद्रं कर्णे विशृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागं स्वस्तनूभिः ऋचेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः इति शरणम ओम बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज प्लीज ओम सांग्रहण्येस्त्यायजते इमान् जानातग्रसङ्गृह्णानीति द्वादशरश्मिरशना भवति द्वादशवा संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्ध्वै मुञ्जाः ऊर्ध्वमेवावन्दे चित्ता नक्षत्रं भवति चित्तं वा एतत्कर्म यदश्वमेधसमृद्ध्यै गुडजीरमुहूर्तकाले मङ्गलनीराजनं च करिष्ये. Now we have the Mangalyam, it should be there on the plate, right? And put that Mangalyam right in front of you. And we are going to do the Mangalya Puja. Do you have any Sangama here? Okay. After the Mangalyam. Do after the Mangalyam. We will be done very quickly. Okay. Cheppandi, repeat after me. Sri Goda Ranganatha Swami Tiru Kalyana महोत्सव कर्मणि मांगल्य धारण सुमुहूर्त काले मांगल्य पूजांच करिष्ये. So Mangalyam is called Thirumangalyam. Of course Mangalyam is one of the again symbolism, but at the same time also the energy giver, energy protector for women and men and as well as the entire family too. So that is the one that holds on all the negative energy coming into your body, your mind, your home and so on. That is why we do so much importance to Mangalyam, right? So who are the divinities? We call it Saraswati, Durga Devata and Mahalakshmi Devata, Trimurti Devatas. All these three Devatas, they send all that energy into the Mangalyam. That's why we do the Durga Sukti also at that time. Durga Suktam also we do it at this time. And Lakshmi Stotram, Lakshmi Suktam and as well as the Godas. We call it Purusha Sukta, Sri Sukta, Bhu Suktam, and Neela Suktam. All these Suktams combining also, we will send all that positive energy into the Mangalyam. Okay? The Mangalya Devatabhyo Namaha. Repeat after me. Mangalya Pujyani. Mangalyam. Pattesheni. Kinda Pattesh, Ikar Pattesheni. महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती दुर्गा देवताभ्यो नमः मांगल्य देवताभ्यो नमः ध्यायामि ध्यानं समर्पयामि अक्षतानि पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि मांगल्य देवताभ्यो नमः हस्तयोः अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि पादयोः पाद्यं समर्पयामि वाटर आफ्टर वाटर मुखे आचमनीयं समर्पयामि औपचारिक स्नानं समर्पयामि मांगल्य देवताभ्यो नमः प्लोतेन वृजयामि वस्त्रयुग्मं वस्त्रं समर्पयामि गन्धानि समर्पयामि कुङ्कुम हरिद्रा चूर्णं समर्पयामि आभरणानि धारयामि मांगल्य देवताभ्यो नमः अष्टोत्तर शतनाम पूजन करिष्ये okay చూడండి take some flowers and hold it in your hands and I'm going to say the astotram ओम प्रकृति नमः विकृति नमः श्रद्धा अनुवित्यं परमात्मकेन वाचेन पद्मालं पद्मालं शिचेन स्वाहा नमः धन्मयेन लक्ष्मीशानुभारीमदित्यं दीप्त्यं दीप्तान् वज्रावज्रान् कमलान् कान्तान् क्षमान् क्षीरोदसम्भवान् नमः अनुग्रहपरायण उद्धान मनकान उल्लभ शोकं तं दीप्तान् लोकशोक विनाशकरान् लोकमात्रें पद्मप्रियान् पद्मासेन पद्माक्षेन पद्मस्न पद्मुखे पद्ममानादर पद्मन्य पद्मगिन्द पुण्यगन्धान् सुप्रसन्नान् पासादं प्रभायन चन्द्राय नमः चन्द्र सहोदर चतुर्भुजान् चन्द्रोपान् इन्द्रान् वन्दिशीतलान् आह्लादन पुष्टेन शिवेन शिवकर्यन् सत्येन नमः विमलय विशेन तुष्टेन दारिद्र्यनाशिन प्रीति पुष्करण शुक्लमाल्याम्र श्रियेन भास्करं बिल्वलान् वरारोहं यशस्विं नसुन्दरा उदाराङ्गर्हिण्येन हेम मालिन्येन नमः धनधान्यकर्तेन सिद्धेन श्रवणसौम्यानुपेष्मकता वरलक्ष्मी सुप्रभिण्य प्राकाराय समुद्रतेन जयमङ्गला विश्वपत्यं नारायण समाश्रितानं दारिद्र ध्वंसिन्यं सर्वोपद्रवारिणो दुर्गा महाकालीं ब्रह्मश्वातं भुवनेश्वरं सीता महालक्ष्मी नमः यू कैन रिपीट आफ्टर मी श्रीरंग नायक्ये नमः श्री गोदायै नमः ओम विष्णुचित्त आत्मजायै नमः ओम सत्यै नमः ओम गोपीवेश धरायै नमः ओम देव्यै नमः ओम भूसुतायै नमः ओम भोग शालिन्यै नमः ओम तुलसी कानन अद्भुतायै नमः ओम श्रियै नमः ओम धन्विपुर वासिन्यै नमः ओम भट्टनाथ प्रियकर्यै नमः ओम श्री कृष्ण हितभोगिन्यै नमः ओम आमुक्त माल्यदायै नमः ओम बालायै नमः ओम रंगनाथ प्रियायै नमः ओम परायै नमः ओम विश्वंभरायै नमः ओम कलालापायै नमः ओम यतिराज सहोदर्यै नमः ओम कृष्ण अनुरक्तायै नमः ओम सुभगायै नमः ओम सुलभश्रियै नमः ओम सलक्षणायै नमः ओम लक्ष्मी प्रियसख्यै नमः ओम श्यामायै नमः ओम दयाञ्चित दृगञ्चलायै नमः ओम फल्गुन्याविर्भ विर्भवायै नमः श्री गोदा देव्यै नमः श्री महालक्ष्म्यै नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः दुर्गा देवतायै नमः मांगल्य देवतायै नमः विशेष अष्टोत्तर शतनाम पूजांच करिष्ये हरिद्राचूर्णं गंधचूर्णं कुंकुमचूर्णं समर्पयामि so pinch of turmeric and gandham and as well as kunkumam offered to mangalyam అందరితో టచ్ చేపిస్తారా మంగళం కొన్ని అక్షతలు వేసుకుందాం పాట పాడమ్మా Mangalam is coming to everybody else. Touch and do namaskaram. Again, you are giving, also receiving the blessings. May the positive energy that is in Mangalam that we are going to do the Samarpanam to Ammavar Goda Devi by Ranganatha Swami. May that energy also come to us, our family, us too. Okay, go ahead.
पवनज स्तुति पात्र पावन चरित्र रवि सोमवर नेत्र रमणीय गात्र पवनज स्तुति पात्र पावन चरित्र रवि सोमवर नेत्र रमणीय गात्र गोदा कल्याण वैभोग में रंग कल्याण वैभोग में भक्त जन परिपाल भरित शरजाल भुक्ति मुक्ति दलील भूदेव पाल भक्त जन परिपाल भरित शरजाल भुक्ति मुक्ति दलील भूदेव पाल गोदा कल्याण वैभोग में रंग कल्याण वैभोग में पामर सुर भीम परिपूर्ण काम श्याम जगदभिराम साकेत धाम पामर सुर भीम परिपूर्ण काम श्याम जगदभिराम साकेत धाम गोदा कल्याण वैभोग में रंग कल्याण वैभोग में सर्वलोकाधार समरैक धीर गर्वमानस दूर कनकागधीर सर्वलोकाधार समरैक धीर गर्वमानस दूर कनकागधीर गोदा कल्याण वैभोग में रंग कल्याण वैभोग में निगमागम विहार निरुपम शरीर नगधराध विधार नटलोकधार निगमागम विहार निरुपम शरीर नगधराध विधार नटलोकधार गोदा कल्याण वैभोग में रंग कल्याण वैभोग में परमेशनुत गीत भव जलधि बोध त्यागराजनुत परमेशनुत गीत भवजलधिपोत धरणिकुल संजात त्यागराजनुत गोदा कल्याण वैभोगमे रंग कल्याण वैभोगमे कल्याण वैभोगमे कल्याण वैभोगमे
Definitely Vaibhogam, right? Hare Krishna. Govinda. What beautiful voices. I just would like to keep on listening to them, right? And it just gives kind of those vibrations in your mind and body, right? What a blessed souls you are. Blessed are your parents and grandparents, and you are blessing us too, right? With all those divine. Again, this is something that we need to remember, that when your children get actually this kind of skill set, right? Either singing, dance, and so on. We think that actually going to the Bhagavan or actually reaching the lotus feet of God is only the way of actually worshipping and doing these kind of prayers and so on, all the puja every day, chanting. No. The dance and the singing and all the 64 arts that are being given to us or Purvacharyas, of course Vedam, Pramanam, Smriti, Shriti, and it's because through those art forms you can be able to actually reach and you can actually seek the art, feel the presence and experience the presence of Bhagavan within you. It could be chanting, it could be dancing, it could be anything else. So God has given you that, Perumal has given you those blessings. Sure, continue to explore and study and become master and so on, in the sense, and continue to enjoy the presence of Perumal in you. So glories to you, all glories to you, three of you, and as well as all the singers too. Okay? Yes, Haribol, yes. Yes, big round of applause. They deserve it. Now, we are not far away. About 15-20 minutes, we should be able to do 3 or 4 components left. One is Mangala Dharanam. I want you to repeat after this mantram, this slokam. This is called actually, when we are presenting, O Ranganatha Swami, O Krishna, please present, as you adore this necklace, Mangalyam, sacred necklace, to Goda Devi. What happens is, in the slokam, it says, Sutram de Yushmat Kanta Samarpane, as you present it to them. In our marriages, wait, Mama Jivana Hetuna, for my life, for our life, may this will be the protection and so on. But Yushmat, as you present, Yushmat Kanta Samarpane, Niyojito Nikshipami Gruhana Vasude Shubhe. That means also, for the Loka Kalyanartham, we are presenting this. You are presenting this Kalyanartham. As you will be so pleased and you will bless us with so many blessings, and as well as the gifts and all those positive energy giving things to us. So Ranganatha, for that we show our utmost gratitude to you. That's exactly in Tirupavai. Goda Devi has said that one. What do you get by actually reciting this Tirupavai and doing this vratam throughout the month and so on? Means you go closer. Every step that we have done so far, Gudajira Pradhanam, now Mangalyam, they are getting closer and closer, right? So that's what it is. Repeat after me. Namaschandra Sahodarye Namaste Amrutayonaye Samudra Tanaye Mataha Lakshmi Tvam Prarthayamyaham Mangalya Sutram Devena Yushmat Kantha Samarpane Niyojito Nikshipami Gruhana Parameshwari Namo Vishwambhare Devi Namasarvam Sahe Shubhe Samudra Paridhaniye Bhudevi Goda Devi Neela Devi Prarthayamyaham Mangalya Sutram Devena युष्मत् कंठ समर्पणे नियोजितो निक्षिपामि गृहाण वसुधे शुभे. Okay? So, and all the sponsors who have there, hold that mangalyam and hold that mangalyam to everybody else. Do namaskaram once again. स्वस्ति नो मिमीतामश्विना भगः स्वस्ति देव्यदितिरनर्वणः स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो ददातु नः स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतना स्वस्तये वायुमुपभ्रवामहे सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये स्वस्तय आदित्यासो भवन्तु नः ओम ध्रुवन्ते राजा वरुणो ध्रुवं देवो बृहस्पतिः ध्रुवन्त इन्द्रश्चाग्निष्टराष्ट्रं धारयतां ध्रुवं माङ्गल्यधारण सुमुहूर्तो अस्तु सुप्रतिष्ठितमस्तु. Big round of continuous applause and a big round, yes. ओम शन्नो मित्रशं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्. ओम शांति शांति शांति. मांगल्यधारण सुमुहूर्त काले सुप्रतिष्ठितमस्तु. स्वस्तिनो ओम भद्रं कर्णे विष्णुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभरित्रा सुरेरङ्गे ईस्तुवागुं स्वस्तनूभिः. आरती for them also. मांगल्यधारण सुमुहूर्त काले. Okay, we have malas, garland time. పెట్టేసాం పెట్టేస్తున్నాం మీరు చేస్తే యా మీరు చేస్తే మేము పెట్టేస్తాం మీరు చేస్తున్నాండి.
Slower. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're dancing. Okay, good.
சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கன் மாலையவர் தன் மார்பிலை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கன் மாலையவர் தன் மார்பிலை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கன் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கன் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி நிற்க வாழ்த்திய ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி நிற்க வாழ்த்திய அன்புதன் எம்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் அன்புதன் எம்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மிக்க வாழ்த்திய ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மிக்க வாழ்த்திய அன்புதன் எம்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் அன்புதன் எம்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் பூமாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மையலாய் தையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் தையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மிக்க வாழ்த்திய ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மிக்க வாழ்த்திய அன்புதன் எம்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் அன்புதன் எம்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மிக்க வாழ்த்திட ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மிக்க வாழ்த்திட அன்புதன் எம்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் அன்புதன் எம்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மையலாய் தையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் தையலாய் மாமலர் சாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மேற்க வாழ்த்திட ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மேற்க வாழ்த்திட அன்புதன் என்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் அன்புதன் என்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ரங்கராஜனை அன்பர் தங்கள் நேசனை ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மேற்க வாழ்த்திட ஆசை கூறி பூசுரர்கள் பேசி மேற்க வாழ்த்திட அன்புதன் என்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் அன்புதன் என்பவாய் ஆண்டாள் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மாலடைந்து மதிலரங்கள் மாலை அவர் தன் மார்பிலை மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மையலாய் கையலாய் மாமலர் கரத்தினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் மாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள் பூமாலை சாற்றினாள் கோதை மாலை மாற்றினாள்.
Hare Krishna, Govinda. You have Akshata and Pushpams are there, right? Offer it to Perumal. Akshata, Pushpa, both of them to each other. Because that is your garland. And as we offered, we also offered on behalf of you too. तद्विष्णो परमं पदकं सदा पश्यन्ति सूर्यः दिवि वचक्षुराततं तद्विप्रासो पन्यवो जागृवागुं सस्समिन्दते వంచండి కొద్దిగా నెయ్యి కావాలంటే విష్ణోర్యత్పరమం పదం అక్షతారోపణ సుముహూర్తకాలే సుప్రతిష్ఠితమస్తు. Take some akshatas also and offer, show it to each other's hands and pour it on, like on the top of the murtis. Yes, show it to the hands and pour. Yeah. Akshataropana muhurta kale manasa say, repeat after me. Modaha pramoda anandaha mushkayor nihita savaha srutveva kamasya trupyani dakshinanam pratigrahe प्रजापति स्त्रियां यशः मुष्कयोर ददात्सपः कामस्य तृप्तिम आनंदम तस्याग्ने भाजये हमः मनस चित्तम आकूतिम वाच सत्य मशीमहि पशूनागुम रूपमन्नस्य यशश्री श्रयतां मयि प्रजाये काम समृद्ध्यताम प्रजाये काम समृद्ध्यताम प्रजाये काम समृद्ध्यताम. अक्षतारोपण सुमुहूर्तो अस्तु. So when we offer akshatas, moda ananda pramodaha, may this kind of a game, I would say that by accepting each other and as well as being a wife and husband, may our lives will be fulfilled with joy and happiness. That is why praja me kama samyudhyatam pashavo me kama samruddhyatam. 3 different mantras we say. Praja me, may everybody welfare will be good. May pashu me, that means all the other beings also be happy with our attitude, behavior, with our marriage and so on too. So that is why we are 3 times we offer Akshataropana that we have offered. Now we are going to bring Amavaru and as well as Somvari together. Now through Mangalyam and as well as the garland Akshataropana, they have become one. Right? So this is what Goda Devi has. Okay, let's so this is what our Goda Devi in Tirupavai has told us that by starting this vratam, she first 10 pasarams, what she has done is she asked, what is the process of vratam? Why we have to do? What is the purpose? What are we going to get it by doing this vratam? That means we are able to reach the abode of Sriman Narayana, Krishna Paramatma. That should be the goal of life. If people ask what is the purpose of life, I always should be saying, I want to go back to where I have come, Godhead, Vaikuntapuram, Golokam, and all the puras that your sampradaya tells you, whatever the sampradaya that you have to follow, that is according to that one, you will say that one. But Vaikuntapuram, going back to the Godhead, we call it as who is our creator and so on, right? How do we do that? By following certain process. Certain process would be getting rid of all Harishad Varkas. We do the Japam, Tapam, and we do also Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, Parayanam, learn everything else. But we don't shed those kind of layers. When it comes to a particular situation, apply that situation, apply a particular shloka in that situation. Am I being greedy? Am I being jealous? Am I being too harsh? Am I using my words properly? You have to reflect upon, you have to check yourself all the time. That is when you are on the right path. If you are not applying those things, it doesn't matter whether you by heart the whole Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, it comes back to the zero. That is what Amma or Goda Devi has said in these pasarams. You get rid of, shed all those bad attitudes and everything else, because you got to go to Sriman Narayana with a pure mind, pure heart and so on. Means internal cleansing, antakarana shuddhyartam, bahya shuddhyartam. Having good clothes is not good enough. Antakarana shuddhi also important. Then you go forward and you say that, okay, I'm going to come along with me. I'm going to take you, Gopikas, you have to come along with me. If you are doing a good task, ask other people to join. That's always the right thing to do. That is another few verses of preparing Gopikas and encouraging them to get rid of this moham and as well as in the materialistic world and so on, to go away from them. They are not going to give you any happiness. Going back to Godhead is going to give happiness finally. Then in the other pasarams, we go to the temple, we say 16th pasaram, we say Nayaganaya Ninna Nandagopadaya Koil Kapane. We'll go to the temple, we say, hey, is it open or not? When the Tera is closed, what do? You don't say that one, hey Prabhu, I came, can you open the Tera? No, it doesn't happen. You have to take the permission. Can I see Perumal? If not, you come back at 3 o'clock or something like that, you take that one. So there are some protocols that you follow, etiquettes that we follow when you come to the temple, when we visit guests and chief people and so on too. That is the 16th, 17th, 18th pasarams come. Then you are asking, also Goda Devi, she's teaching us that one. Once you go inside, you have to request Yashoda Mata. You have to request Nanda Gopa. Oh Prabhu, you are closer to him. There he's your child, Krishna Paramatma, right? So you have to wake him up. Tell him that we came all the way to have his Divya Darshanam. We want to see his divine lotus eyes, beautiful eyes. We want to have the Divya Darshanam. We want to put our petitions. Petitions in the sense, only asking grace us. Not petitions, give me a Lexus or give me a Tesla nowadays, right? Tesla or something like that. Do you know there are people actually who are unhappy because they don't have a Tesla? I'm sorry being materialistic, but I have to tell you they are unhappy because they don't have a second one. They already have one. May all those people who are involved in this material world, may they have the blessings of Krishna Paramatma, Krishna Amritam, Gita Amritam, so that they don't think in that way. In the next, because the reason is we don't get Manava Janma again and again. When you are done, tell me, sorry, Prabhu, I'm just giving talk because, we are getting ready. Okay? Ammar and Goda Ammar and Swami are together. Okay. So, say that when we don't get the Manava Janma again and again, remember that one. There is a long queue. Millions and billions of lives afterwards only we will be able to be here. And we will not be able to say that one, I'll take care of it in the next life. No, it's not going to happen. You got to go back to the queue. You may have to wait billions years and you may have to become, probably there is a possibility, you may have to go to the mountain Himalayas or Amazon corner, become a small bug and before you become a human being. That's why the time is short. Let us make use of it, involved in Bhagavad, the Bhakti, Seva, and all this, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Namasparanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, all these activities, so that Navavidha Bhakti and chanting Hare Nama, Hare Krishna Mantram, Hare Ram Mantram, and come back and as well as eat Prasadam. All those things that actually our Vedic Cultural Center teaches us. And we'll follow that one and we'll grace our lives. Okay, the last component we have is Varanamayiram, and then Vastra Samarpanam. Then I will have Aarti and Archana. People get a chance to come and offer Akshata over here also. Okay.
పిడికిట తలంబ్రాల పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలే నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు. పిడికిట తలంబ్రాల పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలే నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు. పెట్టెనే పెద్ద తురుము పెండ్లి కూతురు నేడే పెట్టెడు చీరలు గట్టి పెండ్లి కూతురు. పెట్టెనే పెద్ద తురుము పెండ్లి కూతురు నేడు పెట్టెడు చీరలు గట్టి పెండ్లి కూతురు. గట్టిగా వెంకటపతి కౌగిటను గట్టిగా వెంకటపతి కౌగిటను వడినెత్తిన నిదానమైన పెండ్లి కూతురు. పిడికిట తలంబ్రాల పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలే నవ్వేనే పెండ్లి కూతురు. పిడికిట తలంబ్రాల పెండ్లి కూతురు కొంత పెడమరలే నవ్వేని పెండ్లి కూతురు. కొంత పెడమరలే నవ్వేని పెండ్లి కూతురు. కొంత పెడమరలే నవ్వేని పెండ్లి కూతురు. வாரணமாயிரம் சூழவளன் செய்து நாரணநம்பி நடக்கின்றான் என் எதிர். வாரணமாயிரம் சூழவளன் செய்து நாரணன் நம்பி நடக்கின்றான் என் எதிர். பூரண போர்க்குடம் வைத்து புறம் எங்கும் தோழனம் நாடகனா கண்டேன் தோழினான். பூரண போர்க்குடம் வைத்து புறம் எங்கும் தோரணம் நாடகனா கண்டேன் தோழினான். குங்குமம் அப்பி குளிச்சார்ந்த மட்டித்து மங்கள வீதி வலன் செய்து மானநீர் அங்கவனோடும் உதன் சென்று அங்கு அணை மேல் மஞ்சனமாட்ட கணா கண்டேன் தோழினான். கணா கண்டேன் தோழினான். கணா கண்டேன் தோழி நான்.
What? Oh.
हरे हरे श्री कृष्णाय नमः। ओम श्री कृष्णाय मध्वरानाथाय नमः। ओम सनातनाय नमः। ओम वासुदेवाय नमः। उदेतानो पुण्यानो लीला वासुविग्रहाय नमः। विजाम श्री वक्षकोत्तराय निषदावत्सलाय हरे नमः। चतुर्भुजाय चक्रराजाय नमः। देवकी नमः। यमुना वेग सम्मारणे बलपदप्रियार्जम पुत्रा जीवितहरायनं शकटाद्रपञ्जनाय नमः। दन्तप्रजा जनानन्दनेन सच्चिदानन्द विग्रहाय नमः। नमित विलिप्ताङ्गाय नमः। नमित वटान अनघाय नमः। नीतहराय नमः। चङ्कप्रसाकाय नमः। श्री सहस्रात्मकङ्गने नमः। मद्राकृतेन विशुकवा गावृतेन विशुकुञ्जान योगिनापतेन पत्सवाडचराय नान्तानद्वेन कादरपञ्जनाय नमः। त्रिणीकुतर्वार्ताय यमुनार्जरपञ्जनाय तालतालभेदेन तमालश्यामलाकृतेन गोपगोपीश्वराय योगिनेन कोटिशरप्रभायं नीलापतेन प्रज्योतिने वादवेन्द्रायण बुद्धिद्वायन वर्मालेन वैतवासेन नमः। पारिजातापहारकाय नमः। ओम गोवर्धनालोचने गोपालाय सर्वकालाय निरंजना कामजन कंजलोचनाय नमः। ओम मधुग्ने नमः। मधुरानाथाय द्वारकानायकन बलैः मृदानं सहस्राणि तुलसीदां भूषणां श्रीमन्तकमलं हेत्रे नारायणात्मने नमः। कुब्जा कुष्ठामृतानां मायने परमूर्छानं विष्टकारजानं नमः। शिवदार्जनं सारवेण संसारवेण सारमुरारे नरकान्तकाय नमः। अनादिब्रह्मचारिणे कृष्णावतकर्षकाय श्रीपालश्रीचेतन दुर्योधन कुलान्तकाय विदार कुरुप्रदान विश्वरूपप्रदर्शनाय सत्यवाद सत्संकल्पाय सत्यवारताय दैने भूतपा पूर्जाय नमः। विष्णवे भीष्मकृताय जगद्गुरुवे जगन्नाथाय वेणाधीश्वराय विश्वास विद्यन्दने बाणासुरकन्दकाय विश्वराज प्रताप जय विभ्रपतांसकाय भारत गीतामृतमहोदयन कालीयमणवाणिकरंद नारायण परस्मै ब्रह्मणेन पन्नागास्वानाय जगदा समक्ष गोपीवस्त्राय पुण्यस्वागतीतपाद वेदविद्यादेवतेन तीर्थ सर्वतीर्थान सर्वगर्भपरात्परं हरे हरे श्रीकृष्णाय नमः। श्रीरङ्गनायक्ये नमः। रङ्गनाथस्वामिने नमः। नानाविधपर्वतपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। रङ्गनायकं गोदाय चात्म सत्येन गोपवेशेन देवेन भूषा मुखशाले तुलसीदान गोत्वामजनेन दानविपुरस्वासिनेन पटानादर्गेन श्रीकृष्णयुतभोग्न्यम् आमुक्तमालयान बालाय रङ्गनाथ प्रियान प्रयान शिमरायन करालापरिजय सूर्यं कृष्णात्रकरं लक्ष्मी लक्ष्मी प्रेसख्ये नमः। श्यामाञ्चिता दगञ्जलायन फल्गुणाय रम्यान कृतव्रताय नमः। गोदादेवी नमः। नानाविध परिमళపత్రవిశేషశ్చరచతురామ పూజాంచ కరిష్యే ఒక పాట పాడేసండి అమ్మా. ఓకే నైవేద్యం పెట్టేస్తాం. నైవేద్యం దదామి. నైవేద్యం ఆరతి. దెన్ ఆఫ్టర్వర్డ్స్ ఎవ్రీబడి విల్ గెట్ అన్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు కమ్ డౌన్ హియర్, టేక్ తీర్థం అండ్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ ఆఫర్ అక్షత. 5 minutes అండ్ వీ విల్ బి డన్. అమ్మా ఒక పాట పాడేసండి ఇప్పుడు. నైవేద్యం నైవేద్యం దదాది. ఓం ఉదా సమేత రంగనాథ స్వామినే నమః. నైవేద్యం దదాది. సయోర్ఘ్యం సమర్పయామి. పాదేహోపాద్యం సమర్పయామి. ఏమన్నా పాట పాడేసండి పర్లేదు. గయాసమనీయం సమర్పయామి. ఓం प्राणाय स्वाहा पानाय स्वाहा व्यानाय स्वाहा उदानाय स्वाहा समानाय स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा. मधुमाताय हृदयक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्न स्वन्तोषधीमनत्कमदोषधीमत्वार्तिकं समुद्रजोरस्य प्रतापतमार्णवमद आगमत्सूर्यमाध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः. मधु मधु मधु
నగుమోము గలవాని నామనోహరుని జగమేలు శూరుని చానకి వరుని. నగుమోము గలవాని నామనోహరుని జగమేలు శూరుని చానకి వరుని. దేవాది దేవుని దివ్య సుందరుని శ్రీవాసుదేవుని సీతారాఘవుని. దేవాది దేవుని దివ్య సుందరుని శ్రీవాసుదేవుని సీతారాఘవుని. సుజ్ఞాన నిధిని సోమ సూర్యలోచనుని అజ్ఞానతమమును అనచు భాస్కరుని. సుజ్ఞాన నిధిని సోమ సూర్యలోచనుని అజ్ఞానతమమును అనచు భాస్కరుని. నిర్మలా కారుని నిఖిల గహరుని ధర్మాది మోక్షంబు దయచేయో ఘనుని. నిర్మలా త్యాగరుని ధర్మాది మోక్షంబు దయచేయు ఘనుని బోధతో పలుమారు పూజించి నేనారాధించు శ్రీ త్యాగరాజ సన్నుతుని నగుమోము గలవాని నామనోహరుని జగమేలు శూరుని జానకి వరుని నగుమోము
नित्याभूषा निगमशिरसां निस्समोत्तुङ्गवार्ता कान्तो यस्याः कचविलुलितैः कामकोमाल्यरत्नैः सूक्त्या यस्या श्रुतिसुभगया सुप्रभाता धरित्री सैषा देवी सकलजननी सिञ्चतामामपाङ्गैः माता चेत् तुलसी पिता यदि तव श्रीविष्णुचित्तो महान् भ्राता चेद्यतिशेखरः प्रियतमः श्रीरङ्गधामा यदि ज्ञातारस्तनया त्वदुक्तिसरसस्तन्येन संवर्धिताः गोदादेवी कथं त्वमन्यसुलभा साधारणा श्रीरसी कल्पादौ हरिणा स्वयं जनहितं दृष्टेन सर्वात्मनां प्रोक्तं स्वस्य च कीर्तनं प्रबदनं स्वस्मै प्रसूनार्पणं सर्वेषां प्रकटं विधातुमनिशं श्रीधन्विनव्ये पुरे जातां वैदिकविष्णुचित्ततनयां गोदामुदारां स्तुमः आकूतस्य परिष्क्रियामनुपमामासेचनं चक्षुषोः आनन्दस्य परम्परामनुगणामारामशैले सितुः तद्धोर्मध्यकिरीटकोटिघटितस्वोच्चिष्टकस्तूरिका माल्यामोदसमेधितात्मविभवां गोदामुदारां स्तुमः लक्ष्मीजनलाक्षाङ्गदाक्षि श्रीवत्सवक्षसे क्षिमङ्कराय सर्वेषां श्रीरङ्गेशाय मङ्गलं श्रियः कान्ताय कल्याणधेयर्धेयर्धिनां श्रीवेङ्कटनिवासाय श्रीनिवासाय मङ्गलम् अस्तु श्रीस्तुनकस्तूरी वासना वासितोरसे श्रीहस्तिगिरिनाथाय देवराजाय मङ्गलं कमलाकुचकस्तूरी कर्दमाङ्कितवक्षसे यादवादिनिवासाय सम्पत्पुत्राय मङ्गलं नीलाचलनिवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने सुभद्रा प्राणनाथाय श्रीजगन्नाथाय मङ्गलं मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीयगुणात्मये चक्रवर्तितनूजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलं उच्चिष्टमालिका बन्धगन्धबन्धुरजिष्णवे विष्णुयुततनूजायै गोदायै नित्यमङ्गलं मादृशा किञ्चनत्राणबद्धकङ्कणबाणये विष्णुचित्ततनूजायै गोदायै नित्यमङ्गलं श्रीमत्यै मनोनन्दनहेतवे नन्दनन्दनसुन्दर्यै गोदायै नित्यमङ्गलं कर्कटे पूर्वफल्गुण्यां तुलसीकाननोद्भवां पाण्ड्ये विश्वम्भरां गोदां वन्दे श्रीरङ्गनायकीं श्रीनगर्यां महापुर्यां ताम्रपुण्युत्तरीतटे श्रीतिन्त्रिणीमूलधाम्ने षडगोपायमङ्गलं शेषो वा सैन्यनाथो वा श्रीपतिर्वेदसात्विकैः वितर्क्याय महाप्राज्ञैः तुलामूलावतीर्णाय दोषिताखिलसूरये सौम्यजामातृमणये शेषां सायास्तु मङ्गलं मङ्गलाशासनपरैर्मदाचार्यपुरोगमैः सर्वैश्च पूर्वैराचार्यैः सत्कृतायास्तु मङ्गलम्
उदारकं रत्तदातमं हरि ओम हरि ओम जय शुभमंगलम देवोपसविदा प्रार्पयते कर्मणे आयाहि वीतये गुणानुपदाते निहोता सच्चिवरिषि तन्नो देवी रविष्टे आपो भवद्वीतये संयोरवित्रमन्त्रः हरि ओम इत्यग्रे व्याहरेत नमैतस्यात् ओम इत्येकाक्षरं नमः द्वे अक्षरे नारायणायेति पञ्चाक्षराणि एतद्वै नारायणस्याष्टाक्षरं पदं यो वै नारायणस्याष्टाक्षरं पदमध्येति अनपब्रवस्वायते विन्दते प्राजापत्यं रायस्पोषङ्गोपत्यं तदमृतत्वमस्येति एवं वेद इत्युपनिषत् हरि ओम
शुभमङ्गलं सुन्दरवदनुनिके सुदेहुनिके बृन्दारकगणवन्द्युनिके मन्दारधरुनिके मनमाधवुनिके शुभफल्दुनिके जयमङ्गलं जयमङ्गलं नित्य शुभमङ्गलं जयमङ्गलं नित्य शुभमङ्गलं राजशेखर प्रियुनिकि मौनी राजराज पूजितुनिकि त्यागराज विनुतुनिकि वरगज राजादिभक्त वरदुनिकि जयमङ्गलं नित्य शुभमङ्गलं जयमङ्गलं नित्य शुभमङ्गलं जयमङ्गलं नित्य शुभमङ्गलम्
सप्त प्राकार मध्ये सरज मुकुलोद्भासमाने विमाने कावेरी मध्य देशे मृदुतरमणिराट भोग पर्यंग भागे निद्रा मुद्रा विरामं कटिविकटे शिरस्पारिसहस्तं पद्माधात्रीकराभ्यां परिचरणं रंगराजं भजेम्यहं प्रार्थनं समर्पयामि प्रणामं समर्पयामि स्तोत्रमवधारया संगीतमवधारया अखिल भुवन जन्मस्तेम भंगादिलीले विनत विभुत भूतरात रक्षैक दीक्षे श्रुति शिरसि विदीप्ते ब्रह्मणि श्रीनिवासे भवत्वमस्मिन् क्षेमिषि व्यक्तिरूपा कल्याणनाम विकलदिकापि कारुण्य सीमा नित्या मोदा निगमवसा मौढि मंदारमाला संपद्दिव्या विजय मधु संयत्तां सदा देवीमेशी देवी सकल भुवना प्रार्थना कामधेनुः श्रीकाले ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् ओम दामोदराय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो कृष्ण प्रचोदयात् ओम महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् ओम धनुर्धराय विद्महे सर्वसिद्ध्यै च तन्नो धरा प्रचोदयात् ओम श्रीभूसख्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो नीला प्रचोदयात् असदेव देवसनन्त भोगस्सु गोदा समेत वासुदेव स्वामिनः रङ्गनाथ स्वामिनेव तिरुकल्याण महोत्सव कर्मणि स्वामिनः विशेष षोडशोपचार पूजाञ्च सम्पूर्णतां तिरुकल्याण महोत्सव कर्मणि सुवर्ण दिव्य मंत्र पुष्पाञ्जलिं षोडशोपचार सकलोपचाराणि समर्पयामि ऋतकं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमः सकलोपचाराणि समर्पयामि। बोलो रंगनाथ वासुदेव सहित गोदा समेत गो रंगनाथ स्वामी वासुदेव स्वामी की जय। नमो नारायण नमो नारायण सकराप सहस्रवान पतुम गुणकृतं शरणागतमने कृपया केवलम ओम नमो भगवते अर्घ्यपाद्याचमनीयं सकलोपचाराणि समर्पयामि। अर्घ्यपाद्य आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। सर्वदेशदेशाकले दिव्यागतपरात्मा रामानुजार्या दिव्याज्ञा वर्धमावर्धां राजारामानुजार्य दिव्याज्ञा प्रतिभाचर्मजला दिगंध व्यापिनी भूयात् साहि लोकहितैषिणी श्रीमन्न श्रीरंग श्रीमन्पद्रवां समृद्धा श्रीमन्न श्रीरंग श्रीमद्वां नमः श्रीजगन्मने। Thank you so much for joining again for this Tirukalyana Mahotsava Karmani. May this, but again last piece is this year we start with Uttarayana Punyakalam, right? After this Sankaramanam is done, we are after the Tirupava is done, and after we have the Sankranti, then we have a Sankaramanam, then afterwards Uttarayana Punyakalam start. That means we are starting with the Devata Anugraha Kalam. Devatas are going to look at us. This is most auspicious next 6 months. So that's why we can tap energy, a lot of positive energy by participating, learning something that you have not learned before. Again, new commitments, new year, and as a new resolution start for us from now onwards. Okay? and making sure you have those kind of commitments, so that just like Goda Devi has taught us how to reach Perumal, how to go to God, how we can be in the positive energy, take that particular path, seek the guidance of your gurus. Again, just like Ramanujacharya, Srila Prabhupada, and Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and all those scriptures that learn and chant and name Harinama Sankirtanam and take the prasadam and so on, and lead a positive life in the way that actually Godadevi wanted us to do. And all those Bhagavatas who are there, who performed the Kalyanam Mahotsav over here, all the glories to you. I think you have, did you put them on? You put them on, no problem. Akshatas were there, right? Make sure Akshatas were actually taken there. I will also get Akshatas. So as you come over here, and we can form a nice line so that you can be able to come and take the Tirtham. And then, Prabhu, huh? Oh, darshan. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. Ramdas, huh? Okay. So we did that separate. So, and now the first time, huh? Oh, Venkateshwar. So the name is Ramadasa. Newly born Ramadasa here. Really Ramadasa. Haribol. All glories, yes. And having the darshan of Ranganath Swami, right, and Krishna, right? What is the best of them, right? So, and you get the first darshanam. Normally, Pratishtapana Karakramam also, we always take the Govu first time to have the darshanam before any devotees have it true. So, this is absolutely auspicious time, and seek the blessings of course, Go Mata also. So, and here we go. So, Divya Darshanam. Yeah, this content, no problem. You can take club. Yeah, come closer. Just and Shatari, you will get an opportunity to come and offer Akshatas to the Shatari also. So I'll put a Shatari there so that you can take, everybody will give Akshatas, and you just put as a on the Shatari, and then afterwards you take the Tirtham. Tirtham ikkada petteskondi. Okay, వాళ్ళు అక్షతలు వేసిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసారు. మా కమన్ హియర్. శివేంద్రియ ప్రతిష్ఠతి. ఓకే, జరగండి పక్క ఎరగండి. ఓకే. ఓకే. ఏమన్నా ఫ్రూట్ గీట తినడం అంతా ఏం లేదు కదా. Take a darshanam. Absolutely. See Srimanara, of course, Krishna Swami, and of course, Goda Devi, and